Welcome, everyone, to our Alamo Heights football pregame show presented by AH Sports Media. We are thrilled to have you as we gear up for our exciting matchup today between the Samuel Clemens Buffaloes and your Alamo Heights Mules. The atmosphere is energetic. Fans are starting to roll in thick into the stands, and we're here to cover every aspect of it. The anticipation can be felt just like the 98-degree heat on the field. The Clemens Buffaloes are led by Larry Hill, who's a longtime coach in the city, and, as you know, Ron Redmond leading the Alamo Heights Mules. Today, me and my co-host, Brian Monet. Brian, how you doing today?
Oh, man, I'm doing good, brother. It's a great day for some Texas football. I always got to quote my grandma, man. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and I'm going to make a little addendum. And the Mule football is on the docket, so it's a great day.
Definitely. So with that being said, shout out to Grandma. We're going to dive into what makes this game so special. We're going to highlight some key players. And I know you've been busy at work breaking down who the Clemens Buffaloes star players are and who we need to watch out for. So let's start off with the Clemens offense.
Oh, man. So today's got to be a big day for Spencer Mann. His stats going into this game are 29 completions on 53 attempts for 307 yards. So if we can expect the Buffaloes to have a good game, if that's going to be any type of success, he has to make sure he gets the ball in the hands of his star players. And for those star players, we got to look no further than Christian Dupree. 12 for 74 yards, 1 touchdown, and also Derek Williams, 13 for 113 and 1 touchdown. So if they're gonna have to move the ball and get that ball down the field in a hurry.
Hey, it's funny you mention that because they look like a fairly young team on offense and a more senior team on defense. And in the trenches, it's a mix. So it's going to be interesting. These Buffaloes have got to come out running early. We don't want to be fooled by the warm-up, but it looks like they're ready to be here.
Oh, man, it looks like they came to play. So we're going to see how ready they are.
Yeah, definitely. So let's break down the rest of the team.
So on the defensive side of the ball, it seems like they got 3 impact players that we should make note of. We got Aaron Myers, Aaron Grace, and Ashton Lasher. And Jordan Yalowski. 11 tackles, 2 quarterback sacks, and 1 forced fumble. And then we got Aaron Myers coming into the game with 21 tackles, 1 TD, 2 fumble recovered, and 1 fumble recovery. So it seems like they're looking pretty stout over there on defense.
Definitely. You mentioned Jordan Yalowski. He's probably their senior leader on defense, right? Him as well as one of their cornerbacks. I want to say it's Bryson Black, number 12. They're returners, so they're the ones with the most experience on defense. So we better see a lot from them tonight on the field. Let's look at their special teams. What do they have going to special?
Oh, man, so they have Christopher Ackman, right? But the thing that stands out about their special teams is they punt the ball a lot, right? 11 punts, 446 yards. That doesn't look too good for their offense because that tells us they have a really hard time putting the ball in the end zone. And here's the thing we know about our Alamo Heights Mules. If you don't jump on them, score quickly and score often, you're going to be in for a long night. And, I feel bad if Clemens got to go into the weekend, feeling a little bit beat up, because that's the thing our Heights offense is going to try to do. They're going to try to beat you up front. They're going to try to beat you up on defense as well.
Well, with that being said, let's move over to the Alamo Heights Mules before they run on this field. Who are we highlighting on defense and offense?
All right, so for our Alamo Heights Mules, on defense, we got to start with Ryan Stetson, right? This is a young man who averages 9 tackles per game and 2 sacks. Think about Ryan Stetson. He's going to try to get in the backfield. He's going to try to do that early and often. We also got Kipling Giles, averaging 7 tackles per game. Senior, coming out on free safety and short safety, as well as Albert Koglazer, who lives in the backfield, sitting right now very pretty with 3 sacks on the season. So we got some guys out there who's going to really want to get acquainted with their quarterback over there at Clemens.
Yeah, did you mention Max Payne?
Oh, man, I failed to mention Max. I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry.
And I expect to have bacon on my buffalo.
Oh man.
So,
correct.
Shout out to the bacon.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand.
Hey, I'm sorry, Max. I'm sorry, Max. I'm not on my game.
Segueing to the offense.
The alma mater of Samuel Clemens High School, played by the mighty
Who's going to help out our young quarterback this evening, Watson Laswell? Who are they going to be?
Well, we got to lean on our stars, right? And as of right now, I'll be remiss if we don't start with Michael Terry III. 81 yards per game, right? This is our Mr. Do Everything. He's going to get some time in at wide receiver. He's going to get some time in at quarterback. He's going to get some time in at CB. He might even end up here getting some time in on the broadcast.
Well, if everything was right, he'd be player of the game. We'll be interviewing him for sure.
Awesome.
Well, thank you for breaking down the Mules and the Buffaloes, offense, defense, and special teams. We didn't really talk much about the special teams at Alamo Heights because the way they've been cranked out, their last opponent, they won 55-27 against the New Braunfels Canyon Cougars on their field. So our kickers got a lot of work, but we didn't have to settle for a lot of field goals.
100%.
Coming into this game tonight, Ryan, we know that our Mules are 3-0.
3-0.
How would you assess
under the direction of David Stevenson,
we talked about it a little bit off.
Well, I don't want to say surprise, but I do kind of got to say surprise, right? It's not easy. We got to, face certain realities. We are a 5A program. We had a hefty 6A program start of the season. Coach Ritterman looked at our guys and said, look, you want to be big time. You want a challenge. I'm going to give you a challenge to start to the season. And with us sitting at 3-0, we got to say our guys did a great job of answering that call. And, of course, we mentioned this off camera. I'm going to have to give flowers to Watson Laswell. Look, he was asked to do something very difficult. He's young. He's a junior. He was asked to step in, when we had an unexpected injury early in the season, and he kind of answered the call. He did his job. He ensured the ship was right. And if we're going to, start the season at 3-0, we got to highlight how important that quarterback position is.
One thing we got to look at is this could potentially be a trap.
True.
I'm not here to be no fool.
Hey.
Next week, Friday.
Bernie.
If you can't make it, we'll
Hey.
be here giving you the coverage that you want to hear because this is Age Sports Media covering Mules football. The B word is coming.
Yeah.
I don't mean Big Bronco or Big Bird.
Yeah.
But the Bernie Greyhounds will be in the building.
They
for
coming.
Our first district game.
Hey.
So tonight needs to look like last week.
Correct.
Our Mules went down to New Braunfels Canyon and played a clean game.
Correct.
The week before against Churchill wasn't so clean. They made up for it, had a good second half, but now they come in mistake-free.
Correct.
Assignments on point. So if they can carry that momentum, I remember Ron Redmond last year saying, you don't want to play your best football in the first 3 weeks.
No.
You want to build each week. So if we can see another step, that makes this the game after next week, not looking ahead, a very special game.
Correct. Well, we've been saying since last year, right? We can't be Santa Claus. Can't be Santa Claus. Can't be giving out freebies.
Yes. No freebies. But today is the day. Again, we're looking for our next step: offense, defense, and special teams. All three phases must be sharp. And I'm hoping that that's what we do. No doubt that it can be done. If we can relieve the pressure from Watson Laswell, even better. Defense has been flying around all year. I don't expect to see any less. So let's see what happens.
100%. Well, on the topic of freebies, right? We're looking to see the team take that next step, right? Make that evolution, right? The yips are gone. We're going facing tonight a 1-2 team with a 3-0 team. Not to oversimplify this, but we should look like the better team, right?
We should look like the better team. And
Correct.
We have common opponents, right?
Correct.
We scrimmaged Taft. They played Taft. They were unsuccessful. We had a decent showing against Taft. They also played another common opponent,
Churchill,
yep, which we played, and the score was reversed. We beat Churchill 21-7. They beat Churchill, or lost to Churchill 22-8. Again, I'm not one of those people that like says, well, if we beat X and X beat Y, then Z should be the no. What we're saying is, as we move forward, take it step by step. The next progression is put it together.
Correct.
This is your last warm-up practice game before the district happens. And it's a Thursday, so it's another curveball.
Correct.
Right? You had a short week of practice. You had an away game.
The Clemens Buffaloes.
Your Thursday game, the good thing is you can get some rest, and then you get ready for next Friday. The Clemens Buffaloes are on the field, ready to take a start. We now await the Mules out of the tunnel. All right, the smoke is coming. The hype video's coming. Hype us up.
We gon' knock it off. And to top it off, I'm with all the dogs. It's a new season, and we still breathing. And I got a really big team, and they need some really big rings. They need some really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming with no strings. We need some really nice things. We need some really big rings. I got a really big team. I got a really big team. They need some really big rings. They need some really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming with no strings.
It's a great day to be a mule.
I got a really big team. Man, what a time.
All right, let's get ready for those Mules. We're back, and here they come. The Mules are ready to ride on Thursday night football here at Harry B. Orem Stadium, TRAYLOR AZAR Field. They are hyped up and ready to go. The band is playing flawlessly. And here we go. We are here to cheer on the Mules. Brian, not to ask for a prediction, right? But what do you expect to see in the first quarter? What do you expect the first quarter to be?
Man, I expect to see a clean game. We talked about how last week Alamo Heights showed up. We played clean, and the result on the field was a positive one. I'm looking to see that at home, right? I'm looking for us to effectively christen in the field, play Alamo Heights assignment football, right? Be big up front, be disciplined on defense, both sides of the ball, and don't play with our food, right? I'm full of cliches today. I'm looking for a flawless victory. We should look like the undefeated team. And I feel like if we go in and we look like the undefeated team, the result in the field should be a positive. So I'm looking for us to be up 21, 21-7 at halftime.
Wow.
21-7.
Take us back to last year's district when it was like 21 something. I'll take it. You like it, I love it. Right?
Plays tribute to this great nation.
An explosive
Our men and women in uniform throughout the world.
quarter. I would
and
like to
all
see
our
veterans. Give me a
veterans
shout out
with the
tonight.
singing
I'm like, ooh, man,
of our national anthem.
some playoff tickets.
Hey.
Like, for real. Not saying that's an issue.
Can
But
we-
let's take a pause while we have the Alamo Heights Choir and RTC with the national anthem. Salute to our nation's flag and anthem. Brian, we've dissected this thing like a frog in a science lab, and we're getting closer to kickoff. 20 seconds and counting. I missed who had the coin toss and won it, So bear with us, fans. We'll figure this out as soon as it happens. As the band is exiting the field. David Short and the choir have exited. Mr. Stevenson and the band have exited. JRTC has exited. Now the team is huddled up on the sideline, getting their final instructions from Coach Ritterman
this evening, the Alamo Heights High School
to find
Foundation,
their assignment to execute
Bear
today.
Foundation Repair, Broadway Bank, Luther King Capital Management.
If you're just now tuning in and to our broadcast, we thank you for tuning in. This is going to be another exciting night of high school football here at Harry B. OREM Stadium, TRAYLOR AZAR Field. I'm your host, LARHON Fields. Alongside me is my broadcast partner, Brian Monet. We're thrilled to be your host for tonight's showdown between the CLEMENS Buffaloes and the Alamo Heights Mules. It's going to be a game at the start. We hope that it continues to be one through the end. But as the sun sets and the lights shine bright, the atmosphere is going to be electric. We are entering this week 4. The Mules have been working hard all season, showcasing their grit, determination, and incredible teamwork. Again, they're coming in with an undefeated record of 3-0. They've shown us what it means to fight for every yard and play with heart. We expect to see nothing less tonight, Brian. We are going to receive the opening kick here. Deep back for the Mules. We have 2 back. Michael Terry's on the second line. We have a long kick. We're going to fake the reverse. Haven't seen that in a while. Cutting upfield with a stutter step. Getting loose. Looking like the juice. Oh, sidestep on teammate in the way. Tackled at the 36 or 7 yard line.
What a return. Landon Baldwin
Yes.
on a return. Sophomore. Said he had a little shimmy in his stuff.
You know, that was an old Ron Ritterman classic. We've seen that kickoff return style since 90 something. It's still effective in 2024, so if it ain't break, don't broke it. Or don't break it. And here we go. Getting the snap is Laswell looking to pass up the backfield to Michael Terry, who cuts through the tunnel screen, finds a tunnel, and like a grown man, he gets about an extra 3 or 4 yards as he's tackled down by the CLEMENS Buffaloes.
That was a tough run by the senior running back, and on that tackle was number 3, as Sear Cumbie of the Buffaloes with the tackle.
You know what? I'm going to have to go get my eyes checked because these uniforms are white on gold. No outline, and I was just guessing. He was a CLEMENS Buffalo. Watson Laswell looking for the snap. Fakes the handoff, tucks and runs. Getting some yards himself. Gets cleaned up by 2 Buffaloes.
Quarterback number 10, Ryan Laswell with the keeper. Tackle by number 3.
It's like that's a tackle by number 6, Michael Guillory of the Clemson Buffaloes.
Junior cornerback.
Junior cornerback.
Yes. Seems like the Mules are pacing themselves this quarter. They're huddling up. Not going too fast, not going too slow. So far, the offensive line is doing a great job of getting a push on the D-line. No back set here for Watson Laswell. Calling for the snap. Oh, nice cut by DK. And just like that.
And he is gone. DK Garza with the tough one cut to the house.
Untouched.
Untouched.
Man, this jersey's still clean.
Holy smokes. And of course, we got to give the big ups to the offensive line unit there. Seems like they showed up. Feels they hit a play.
Hey, and that's a good sign, right? Like, this is what happened last week in New Braunfels. The running game was the dish du jour, and they keep rolling.
Got a blocked field goal.
Oh, man, that's the one negative on this drive was the blocked extra point. Mules still lead with 10:27 to go in the first quarter. Mules 6, CLEMENS Buffaloes 0. Hang tight. We're going to be back after this commercial break to get you live coverage. From AH Sports Media, you're watching Alamo Heights Mules football.
Be sure to support the Mules tonight and support your hunger by grabbing Take a bite to eat and an icy cold drink at the concession stand.
Get ready to experience the thrill of Alamo Heights sports like never before.
AH Sports Media is your ticket for heart-pounding sports action.
Catch all of the live coverage of Alamo Heights sports events.
And exclusive insights from dedicated athletes and coaches.
Don't miss out. Tune in to AH Sports Media and be part of the excitement.
Alamo Heights Sports brought to you by AH Sports Media.
Your passion, our coverage.
Yo, you wanna see something cool? No? Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Welcome back to Alamo Heights football here on AH Sports Media. We're back after that nice 34-yard touchdown run by DK Garza. We're set for the kickoff to the Buffaloes for our first defensive opportunity. So long as the special teams handle this business and makes a tackle. Sky kick to the 15, returnable by Clemens. Wrapped up and tackled at the 27-yard line. That's where the Clemens Buffaloes will begin their drive. Ryan, what do we expect to see from this high-flying Bills defense?
Man, we expect to see hats to the ball, man, just like what we saw in that last special teams play. The thing about this Mules defense that makes them so special is the assignment football. So if we can get a gang of Mules on each tackle, discipline, don't bite on the fakes, don't bite on the give and goes. We should be able to see some real production here on this defensive side.
I expect to see a lot of run plays from Clemens, although they line up in the spread. Their quarterback does not have many pass attempts on the season, so let's see if they change their MO. Here we go. Quarterback drops back, looks to throw deep on the first play, has a man, and there's a catch at the 32-yard line. What a way to open the game for Clemens
Christian Dupree with the reception. So it seems like this Clemens offense is going to try to test our secondary early and often.
It looked like we were in man coverage, and we got beat deep. Separation was there by Mr. Christian Dupree. Let's hope this is like the Churchill game where we let one big one happen and then we shut down the rest. That's all we got this time.
Correct.
Back for the snap for the Clemens Buffaloes is Spencer Mann trying to be the man today.
Wow. Reception by Derek Williams.
That's their 1-2 punch at receiver. Spencer Mann's looking like the man right now.
Wow. He must have heard you.
I said this is like a trap game, so
yeah, man, that's true.
They're their two speediest dudes on the perimeter.
Spencer Mann with the 1-2 punch.
And he looks so nonchalant.
Completely.
Like we worked on this in practice all week long. This is what we're supposed to do. So let's see if that defense adjusts. I know defense creator Jordan Rickard will be on the sideline in the headset and getting that in. Late player come off from Clemens Buffaloes for the extra point. See if they get a delay of game, and it should be delay of game because the clock's at 0.
I'm living in that.
Oh, nope. There's a flag on the play. Delay of game on the Clemens Buffaloes as they look to set up for the extra point to take the first lead of the ball game for themselves.
And they will re-kick.
There's 9 minutes and 56 seconds left in the first quarter. The ball spotted back 5 more yards. We will attempt the extra point now.
Wow.
And the kick is no good. Blocked. They're scrambling for it. Picked up. Oh, we lateral Ruski. Superior Running with the ball.
Whoa!
Here we go for 2
They
points.
are going. They are going. They are
No flag
gone.
on the play.
Wow.
What a heads-up play by the Mules, and that's
Wow.
the magic of Harry B. Orem Stadium. The
Wow.
crowd is mesmerized for once.
Look, I don't get speeches too often, but I think this counts.
Well, hey, look, not to let y'all in the intersection of the brain, but next door to us is the coaches, and you know what the coach said, man, get out of bounds. And it was like, go, go! That's how it happened.
Like, yeah, just as I drew it up. Just drew it up.
This is how new special team play be running. Make magic happen.
Wow.
The magic in Harry B. Orem continues, and guess what? There is no replay. So this should stay, and that gives the 2-point conversion to the Mules. They can extend the lead as it was tied to 2 points. It's 8-6. We're just waiting for the kickoff, and we're gonna go to a quick commercial break while we're waiting to sort all this excitement here on the field at Harry B. Orem Stadium.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen do it. Screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power. Broken, the school's closed, the prison's open. We ain't got nothing to lose. Everybody, we rollin'. Everybody, we rollin'. With some light-skinned girls and some Kelly Rollins. In this white man world, we the ones chosen. So good night, cool world. I see you in the morning. I see you in the morning. This is way too much. I need a moment.
Get ready to experience the thrill of Alamo sports like you've never seen it before.
AH Sports Media is your ticket to the heart-pounding action. Catch all the live coverage of Alamo Heights sports events. And exclusive insights from dedicated athletes and coaches.
Don't miss out. Tune to AH Sports Media and be part of the excitement.
Alamo Heights Sports brought to you by AH Sports Media.
Your passion, our coverage.
Welcome back to the action here at Harry B. Orem Stadium in TRAYLOR AZAR Field. It is an astounding moment. Now we have a kickoff return by the Mules. Let's see what happens now. Returning up the middle. Ooh, clock clean. We're not blocking too hot on these special teams.
Kick fielded by 81.
Here we go. Offense takes the field.
Tackle on the play by 30.
Another statement from the offensive lineman here, Brian Monet. You can make a statement here, get some of this momentum back. I feel like the momentum's going back and forth. Clemens is like they're a little pumped right now.
Correct. I think we got to force them to turn this into a boxing match, right? We know that Spencer Man was able to march down the field 2 plays on 2 deep passes, but can he do that the entire game? And I don't think so.
Well, we hope not. We don't know, but we don't think so either. But let's see what our offense can do. Can we strike back in a manner that punishes them? Here we go with Latson Waswell for the snap, handing it off, going back to the bread and butter, gaining about 3 yards on the run is Michael Terry.
Michael Terry III, the ball carrier.
Right now,
you think
it'd be a good time to pick up the tempo?
I wouldn't. Hey, slow and steady. Continue to run the ball, maybe do a couple quick slants, but force them into a battle of attrition, a war of attrition.
We'll see. I mean, I personally would love to go in a little bit more tempo, put them on skates. But here we go. Let's see what this play's all about. Offside.
Free play.
Yes, catch. Michael Terry. You know what's amazing? I think this is the first game we've seen Michael Terry in single coverage. Like, Clemens either didn't know who Michael Terry was, he didn't change jersey number, or they're really confident in their quarterback on that side, which is that Bryson Black. What numbers was that down there?
Looked like that was number 52.
No, on the covering Michael Terry.
Oh, number 6.
Number 6. Oh yeah, that would be Michael Guillory.
Michael Guillory.
Against CLEMENS.
Best on best.
Look, it's possible But I'm not in the business of helping out our opponents, but I would add a spy over top. They better add a spy over top.
Well, they do not. They are
Tampa
going straight
2,
across.
cover 2, back them safeties up.
Nope, the safety is not in the box, but he's close to it. Another drop back pass from Laswell. And drops Michael Terry. He was somewhat double covered. They sent the corner from the other side.
Laswell's pass intended for Michael Terry, incomplete.
Hey,
on the long-term basis.
Not at
they do know
all.
who Michael Terry is. They just showed.
And I believe that was number 35, Cameron Hooser, who was with the celebration over there. Seemed like he was a little fired up.
As he should be. You know, when you're facing a dude that's a 5-star, number one in the state of Texas athlete, this is a game you can make a mark for yourself.
Hey, true.
Wherever that lands or takes you. But right now, the Mules are in a 2-back set split between Watson, gets a snap, hands it off, and you know the bread and butter just don't stop.
Look.
I don't know what your favorite bread is. I don't know if you like Roadhouse, but this is what this reminds me of. You know when you go to Roadhouse, you say you're not going to eat but 2 rolls.
Oh, man.
5 rolls later with the cinnamon butter.
Look.
Your first down.
Look. Them Roadhouse, look, man. I might find my home.
Now you can find a home at the local grocery store.
Oh, yeah.
They've expanded their business.
Hey, there.
He's smooth. When we throw, it's chunky peanut butter. I don't like nuts in my peanut butter,
Hey.
but I'm gonna tell you right now, this run game is looking like some Roadhouse rolls.
Oh, 100%. But looks like Michael Terry on that tough run. Look, don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear.
Here we go. Hand off to Michael Terry.
Yeah.
Trying to get loose.
Ooh.
Gets thrown down by Clemens Buffalo.
30. Looks like that. Is that 35?
Yeah,
99. No, that's number 99.
Jordan
That is
Yalowski.
Jordan Yalowski. Jordan Yalowski.
Trying to get his name in the stat.
Hey, somebody must have told him who he playing against today.
Yeah. It's well documented. But this is what you want to see from an opponent, right? Because
Of course.
iron sharpens iron.
100%.
We want a resistance test. We want to see our Mules respond. And right now we're marching. It's getting down the field. Watson looking, scanning the field, calling for the ball. Receives the snap a little bit high. Hands it off to DK Garza.
With the
DK
tough
Garza,
run.
yes, tough run. Extra
Tough
effort.
run.
How do you size up
DK
DK
Garza
Garza
with the carry.
Oh, man, you know, I mentioned in the past, I believe we should get that young man a neck roll. Look, nice, tough runner, one cut, nice gust of speed. Put it this way, I am pleased to know that he's a junior.
Yeah.
And that he will be, ladies and gentlemen, Mules faithful, he will be returning for a senior year.
You know, the neck roll would make him look so I want the neck roll.
No, sir. Hey, I am leader, CEO and president of hashtag Make the Fullback Great Again.
Well, I'll just make the end zone great. Here we go. Hand off to one DK Garza who sidesteps.
DK
stiff
Garza.
arms, and he's just trolling.
Mean run.
Another Mules first down.
And that's number 3 is Sear Cumby. Sorry for my mispronunciation, but I am country. For the tackle on that play.
I'll tell you this: if the running game's working, you know what they're going to do. They're going to load up and keep doing it. If the corners have to be the main tacklers, this is going to be a long night.
Look, this is the beauty of it. Look, I'm all for the hurry up, but I love seeing the big boys get out there in space, get downfield, and challenge the opposing front 7 or front 5, right?
Terry shotgun with the wild mule. Stutter stepped and stopped at the line. Still fighting for yardage. A gain of 4 yards from Michael Terry. That was first down and 10. We'll have 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 40.
Michael Terry, the third, the ball carrier.
4-yard line.
Now,
37-yard line. Sorry.
Let's take a moment to appreciate, ladies and gentlemen, the game within the game. I don't know how many of you guys are following and looking at the contact, the battle, the war going on against our defensive front 5 and the front 5 of the defense. It's nasty out there, folks. We see number 0 and number 77 getting into a nice shoving match. This is what a game is won. It's beauty. It's a lovely chess match.
They're sending heat from the defense. Another pass to the Mules. And this one, overshot.
Overthrown.
Ball intended for one. Bennett Johnson, tight end. Senior tight end.
Hey, that one has 6 written all over.
I'm going to catch. He was covering.
Yeah.
Now, knowing Bennett as strong as he is, he could have piggybacked the Bennett.
Oh, 100. If he gets possession of that ball, you can go ahead. Chain crew, go ahead and add about 5-6 more yards onto that kick.
I will say that if you're gonna miss Bennett Johnson at 6'7", it's better to miss higher than that.
100%.
Here we go. Mules in the shotgun formation with the snap, waiting on the ball. Ball handed off to number 2, Michael Terry. One cut, gets up the field.
Moves the chain.
Close to a first down. I think the spot was a little short, but we did get the first down. Scoreboard's out, so if I don't give you yardage updates and down
That's good
updates,
for another Mules.
it's just what it is. Hopefully it comes
First
back.
down.
That puts us at first down and 10 at the 31-yard line of the Clemens Buffaloes. We have 4 minutes and 56 seconds. You're watching Alamo Heights football on A8 Sports Media. Ball handed off again to DK Garza.
That's about 5 yards gained on the run.
DK Garza.
Maybe 3 or 4. They didn't give us the extra spinach. No pun intended. I like my spinach.
Gain of 3 on the play. It's second down and 7 for the Mules from the Buffalo.
Gotta have the bacon in there.
Hey, listen. Healthy dose of the running game. Right now's a good opportunity. Second down and 7, 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Oh, spin. Ooh, met in the backfield, and that was not.
Look, we got a fumble on the play.
The ball is turned over by the Mules offense to the Clemens defense.
Fumble is recovered.
Adversity is struck. First adversity moment of the game. Sudden change possession. Defense has to mount up. The only positive of this whole thing is it was in Clemens territory.
Correct.
On our end, so this gives our defense a chance. What we need to find out, right, is if the corrections have been made and we don't see the Clemens wide receivers running free down the sidelines. Hopefully, Mr. Derek Williams and Christian Dupree are running free.
100%. Looks like we're lined up in the spread.
Spencer man back to receive the ball, one back to his left. Looks like we're bringing some heat from Ryan Stetson.
We got the
First
run.
handoff of the game for Clemens, and it's a powerful run for 4 yards.
Looks like that was Albert Colglazer there with the tackle for the Mules.
On the stop for the Mules. Short gain on the play. It's second down.
Second down and 6 from the 36. 3 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the game. Same offensive set. 2 receivers split wide opposite each other. One back in the backfield with Spencer Mann. Another handoff around the end. And they're looking to bust loose, and they're taken down for a gain of 2. Here we go. It's going to be a big third down for the Alamo Heights Mules defense. If they can get a stop now, it kind of eradicates the turnover by the offense. This is the one side helping the other side. Big third down here.
100%. Let's see if they go over top.
Well, this is the first 3 wide receiver set. They got an H-back. I definitely sense a pass coming or a run pass option with the quarterback. It's only 3 yards to get the first down. So everything's at play here. Run pass, they have it all open. Here we go. Oh, let's go with the handoff. And no, sir, not today.
A gang of Mules in there for the tackle led by number 57, George Braden himself.
Yes, sir.
And you got to be questioning the call there.
I can't. They've gotten 3 yards of the carry.
Well, but the thing is, on that last possession, it was pass 1-2 to the house. So why would you abandon the pass 4-5?
Well, in that situation, I would have gone with the quarterback on the move, run pass option.
100%.
I wouldn't run through the teeth of the defense because that's not where you got your bread and butter. But hey, you know what team we're on. So thank you, Clemens. Let's just hope we get a good punt return. Their punter's got a lot of work this year. This is his 12th punt of the year.
Ooh,
and it's not a very good punt.
And a dove.
It is dove hunting season for sure. It may also be duck hunting. And we're not talking about that 90s game on the Nintendo.
Good game.
It was. That's where all got started. People think it was all these other first-person shooter games. It was duck hunt.
Correct. So it's looking like the Mules are going to be taking over with a short field. Now, here's one thing we know for sure, right? Historically, an Alamo Heights offense with a short field is like begging us to score and get into the end zone.
We're gonna take a quick commercial break right here as we have stoppage of play. But this heart-pounding action is getting to you. It's only going to get better tonight. Make sure you go get some snacks, and we'll come back after this commercial break.
I dare you. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Feel how the planets become one. Protect the drum to this and rhythm. Hear the whistle, kick the ball. The entire world soars like an eagle. And we all will play like we dance. Only today, there's no tomorrow. We fall behind in this place. There's no space for fear or sorrow. Is it true that you want it? Then act like you mean it. With everyone watching.
And we're back. Live action here at Harry B. OREM Stadium. 1 minute and 58 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The Mules have the ball again after a not-so-hot pump by Clemens. So we are looking for a strike here. We've got two backs in the backfield. Michael Terry at quarterback. Call for the ball. Fake handoff. Wild Mule. And you already know what it's about to be. Michael Terry in the foot race straight to the house. And guess whose house it is? His house.
Mama, there go that man. Michael Terry the third with the shimmy in the end zone and the jig after the touch.
You know, it never gets old saying any of this. But unfortunately, at some point, this will end. So I'm savoring every moment of the Michael Terry experience
100%.
Because he's a once-in-a-generational mule, and he took the Clemens Buffaloes defense straight to school.
I mean, we said earlier, he wasn't finished. Don't poke the bear.
Yep, here we go for the extra point. Hopefully we can convert this one. Ball's up. And it's good. We now have a 15-6 ball game. Your Alamo Heights Mules are on top with 1 minute and 47 seconds left in the first quarter. You're watching Alamo Heights football on Alamo Heights Sports Media. We're so glad to have you this evening. If you're just tuning in, you've missed two awesome scores, one by DK Garza and the most recent one by Michael Terry. The defense has done its job with the one slippage of the Williams and Dupree show, but that was negated by Clemens on their end. Before we get the kickoff, what are your thoughts on that last play?
I mean, I think what we got a chance to see is an Alamo Heights team that finished the fight, right? Not necessarily in the sense of the game, but there was unfinished business from that first drive. I like the fact that we got a chance to see the big boys up front decide to not get pushed around. And then, look, you got to put the ball in the hands of your stars, right? And Michael Terry with the run to the end zone. We're looking at 15-6 right now, and hey, I think my 21-7 score might still stand.
Here's the kickoff. Clemens returns, sets up a right return. Our lanes are a little messed up. Hopefully they can corral them down, and they do at the 32-yard line. Got to clean that up a little bit because we kicked it off, and he had a lot of room to get upfield, and he was one tackle away from making a house call.
That is true. We said it before, right? We need our special teams to be special, right? So part of that winning on all three phases of the game is, handling business on special teams.
Very important right here for the Mules defense. If they can get another stop. I don't know if there's enough time in the first quarter to get the ball back, but it definitely makes a good setup for the second quarter. Here we go. Clemens in the shotgun in the spread. Spencer Man trying to revitalize his offense. We're going back to the passing game for them. Roll out, quick pass, out of bounds. Receiver was wide open. However, he was not looking for the pass.
Looks like number 1, Derek Williams of the Clemens Buffalo was the target on that last pass. And no dice.
That was a nice play design. He had separation. It just was not executed. If you notice, see, when I'm talking about tempo, it's almost like this tempo. Clemens doesn't really huddle. They do like a mesh huddle when they get there quickly and they set up and scan the defense. Here we go. We got man coverage with a stack up top, handoff, and that goes for about a yard to 2 yards. So it'll be a 3rd down and 8 situation. Ball's on the 33-yard line of Clemens with 1:20 to go in the first quarter. Yes, folks, we are still in the first quarter.
Looks like that was number 0, Ocean Zuniga.
Ocean Zuniga, he goes both ways, linebacker, running back. He's another senior that they depend on and rely on. Here we go, big 3rd down and 8 at the 40. Big stop for the Mules defense. Ball's dropped back to pass. Threw some heat on the roll. Throws it, but no, sir. Clemens catches it out of bounds. That brings up a crucial 4th down and 8 from the 40. What does Clemens do? It looks like they're going to elect a punt. Again, 54 seconds remaining in the first quarter. If this punt is successful in the air, that gives the Mules the opportunity to return it for Mark Tripp Johnson, and he's due for one.
Absolutely disastrous possession over there for the Clemens Buffaloes. Looks like the target was number 1, Derek Williams, and you know they would love to have that possession back.
Well, we know the Clemens Buffaloes need to get things going because they have a really rough district that they have got to go through. Punts up again. Mark Johnson is saying, get away, get away. 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The Mules will take possession of the ball on their 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Let's see if this offensive line you've been giving high praise to can find a way to open up a hole and get us a quick score within 40 seconds. If not, no big deal. We got a whole nother 12 minutes in the second quarter.
Correct, man. And you kind of got to love the pageantry of this game, right? There hasn't been a lot of pass plays, right?
Well, there has been for Clemens.
Well,
we haven't passed. It's like opposites attract. Clemens can't run the ball.
True.
We can't throw the ball.
Correct.
And we're living in this situation where we're just going to bring the one who brought us to the dance. We got the wild mule again with Michael Terry. Claps for the ball, waits for the ball. Running straight to the middle.
Looks like that's about 3 yards, 2-3 yards gained on the attempt.
30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The Mules are in no hurry at this time. DK Guards is checking back in the game. Watson Laswell's checking back in the game at quarterback. Let's see if we can get a playoff here because the clock is greater than the play clock, which is unique because most of the time they turn that off. So let's see if we run a play here. We got twins left, single back. Got safeties deep. Uh-oh. Watson with a lane to run. Ooh. And he gets about 2 yards. That ends the first quarter. That will bring us to a 3rd down.
Jordan Yalowski of the Clemens Buffalo.
With the Buffaloes, right?
With the tackle on the play.
We're going to go to a quick break here to end the quarter, and we'll see when we return.
Does your home have cracks in walls? Hard to open windows? Is the concrete around your home sinking or uneven? If so, don't let the problem get worse. Call Baird Foundation Repair. For over 50 years, Baird has been committed to providing foundation and concrete repair solutions that last the lifetime of your home. Baird is a 3rd-generation family-owned and operated company that restores peace of mind to homeowners by fixing it right the first time. Call Baird Foundation Repair today for your free inspection.
As one of the largest independently owned banks in Texas, we've built a reputation for best-in-class customer experience. At Broadway Bank, our private bankers provide premium, modern banking solutions and customized lending curated specifically for your personal and business needs, clearing your path to any account, loan, investment, or solution you need for yourself, your family, and your business. Experience personalized banking with a team of experts. Learn more at broadway.bank/private.
Hey San Antonio, it's Sean Elliott. When I was playing in the NBA and needed a transplant, the Spurs would have sent me anywhere, but I knew I didn't need to leave home because Methodist Healthcare provides world-class care right here in our backyard. Whether it's transplant services, heart health, or cancer care, Methodist Healthcare has us all covered with the top programs in the city and the entire state. Expertise matters. Stay close to home and choose Methodist Healthcare for all of us and our families.
At North Park Lincoln, excellence isn't just a promise, it's our tradition.
We're back for action. Here we go. The Mules with the handoff, picking up the first down is none other than that man.
For our valued guests. Our focus on our guest experience
not only do we
and
pick up the
warmly
first
crafted
down,
hospitality has earned us 25 President's Awards from the Ford Motor Company. Visit North Park Lincoln today and
it's now 1st and 10 on the 46. Way to open up the second quarter. We're hoping you're enjoying this action. If you are, I want to give a big shout out to the A8 Sports Media crew under the direction of John Munoz, putting this together with our student crew, Christian Villareal, Kallie Schoenbaum, doing some work out here today on Thursday Night Lights. Show your love and support, like and subscribe on our channel if you haven't done so already. Here we go. Handoff again to DK Garza. He sidesteps and gets about 2 yards. 3 yards. Here we go. 11 minutes in the second quarter. Second down and 7. Ball is marked at the 49-yard line of the Mules. They're on the move. Tons of options here at this field level. Great time to take a shot. Clemens is in a too-deep safety look, trying to disguise coverage. Here we go. Ball snap, hand it off again. And DK says, Michael Terry, I see you, brother. I'm trying to get on that same train to Georgia. Georgia be in the end zone. And, you know, that's what the good thing about these two backs, right? Not that they're competing against each other per se, like, oh, I'm better than you. It's more so like, if you can do it, I can do it. Correct. And that helps your running game. And, again, 100%. Shout out to the big uglies down there in the trenches, opened up holes like Swiss cheese and letting these running backs cook.
Correct. And that's the beauty of this trench warfare. It looks like you're starting to see the attrition wear down.
Here we go. Draw back to passes.
The defense.
Watson Laswell. Oh, hit as he throws, and it is picked off. And let's see. Oh, thank goodness that DK Garza is played some defense in his life because he made a stunning hit to knock the defender out.
And saved the play. Right, that could have been bad and would have been bad in a hurry because DK Garza was the only one standing between that interception and the end zone. So amazing heads-up play by DK.
That's our third miscue of the game. Not that I like to keep tallies of the miscues, but just keeping it a buck is we've had the blocked extra point.
Correct.
We've had a fumble.
Correct.
And we've had the interception. 2 of the 3 miscues have been on number 10, Watson Laswell. So this may be the moment where backwards. The Mules need to stand tall here. Ball snap, you know it's a pass. Quarterback looking to go, and he is sacked again. This is where you hope your quarterback, being an older player, would have known to tuck and run, but he was holding on for the pass, and he came up empty on that one. Another fourth down. Good stop by the Mules defense. With the tackle. That. We have a different look here. We have two returns back to the Mules on the punt return. We haven't seen a good punt by the punter, remember. This is his 13th, 14th punt, and this time he gets it up. Mike is there to catch it. He catches it. Fake handoff reverse. Hands it to Trip Johnson. Trip Johnson trying to get busy on the sideline. Looking for a crack in the crease. No, sir. He is tackled out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Not a bad return for Trip Johnson. Right now we're going to take a break. We're going to take a break, a little quick commercial break, and on the other side, we'll see the Mules offense ready to go.
At North Park Lincoln, excellence isn't just a promise, it's our tradition. Thank you for making us the #1 volume Lincoln dealer in America, offering a customized, effortless experience for our valued guests. Our focus on our guest experience and warmly crafted hospitality has earned us 25 President's Awards from the Ford Motor Company. Visit North Park Lincoln today and experience award-winning service that's personal, friendly, and flexible. North Park Lincoln, where 5-star service meets friendly hospitality.
Seconds left in the second quarter. Your Mules up 15. Clemens Buffalo 6. Right now, we just saw a return. It was the first return of the night in the punt return. First one we've seen all season ourselves because the last game we were broadcasting, Churchill did not do a good job of punting the ball. I will say this. That gives me hope with that look that we have another element of danger. Here the Mules come out in the field to take on their next possession. What do you expect to see on this drive, Brian?
I think we'll see more of the same. It seems like our offense is content with running the ball, right? They're content with running the ball. They're content with the production that they're getting out of the offense in that fashion. So I think we'll see more of that. It would surprise me not at all if this next drive takes about 4 or 5 minutes off the clock.
Well, if you let Michael Terry have a question about that, it's going to take 4 or 5 tacklers to get him down after a gargantuan-sized run of 16 yards.
Absolutely incredible. And the beauty in what him and DK Garza's run style is, they don't dance.
Thunder and lightning.
It's one cut. I'm a unstoppable train coming down the line, and I'm going to run over every single thing that's in my way.
And here we go again. We got the 1-2 punch. DK Garza's in the backfield. Watson Laswell calling for the ball. Handing it off to DK Garza. DK Garza this time is not as successful as he's been in the past. Trench warfare didn't go in our favor on this one.
Nah.
No gain on the play. Tackled by 24 Phillips for the Buffalo.
Looks like we might be seeing a bit of wear and tear on both ends, and that was number 0, Ocean Zuniga. Looks like Clemens missed to do everything and on the tackle.
Yes, here we go. Mules, second down at 10, 39-yard line, 6 minutes and 23 seconds. In the shotgun with DK in the backfield, twins right, calling for the ball. Another handoff to DK Garza. Sutter steps, hides behind the line, and tries to power through. Here we go. It's going to be another third down for the Mules offense. They've got options. The question here, does Coach Brinko look to pass the ball? What do you think? Run or pass, Brian?
In this instance, I would look to pass the ball, right? I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to get the ball in the hands, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Big number 88 on this play.
Oh, man, I'd love to see a pass to the bottom of the screen, but they've handed it off again to Michael Terry, and he's gained yards, but not enough to get the first down. Bit of a conservative play call. I understand it because the quarterback hasn't really gotten the passing game going.
Correct.
But I'd like to see a shot there. You got down on the bottom. You had one single coverage. So, again, it's one of those things. If you miss, you don't get an interception. If you do, it's deep in their territory. But it looks like they're saying it's fourth down territory. 4th and 5. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Mules 15, Buffalo 6. I like this call by Coach Branco and Coach Ritterman. They believe in their trench work. They believe in their guys.
Correct. Don't hate this at all, right? Let's see if we get some production.
Here we go,
out of
and
this.
it's a swing out to the backfield, and it's read perfectly, and he is eaten up. That's the interesting call there, only because of it's the boundary side, and I get it. You wanted to go away from the field side where you had Michael Terry split out wide.
Correct.
But that's like, ooh, man, they read that like it was a
dangerous, dangerous tackle there made by number 28 out of Clemens. And hot take, that probably should have been considered for targeting, right?
Do they have targeting in high school?
They should. I would assume they do. We saw a tackle like that against the U of H Rice game. Of course, you know, I'm biased. The Houston
Say it again.
Sam Houston played Hawaii this past weekend. Saw a couple hits like that. It was called for targeting.
Well, they'll pick that up on the other side when we take a commercial break. We'll sort that out. Let them sort that out. Let Ron chop it up with the team and see what this defense is going to do. I have faith in this defense. So we'll be back after this commercial break.
Has been the trusted leader restoring.
Come on in, let's go. Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up. First shot, hip strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy yet. Glad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music. I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, on my INDEPENDENT shit hustle.
Football here on AA Sports Media. Man, coming back on that break, we were discussing, we're not even certain targeting is a thing in high school as far as a penalty call. You didn't see the young man leap to the head. The good thing is DK saved the young man.
Correct.
Now we need our defense to come on save and get this ball. 1st and 10, Buffalo. Quarterback, back. The pass again, looking deep. Their bread and butter. We got 2 safeties. It looks like a INT with open.
What a heads-up defensive play by that man, Mr. Sizzle himself, Max Bacon. Not at all.
So, Buffalo trying to go back to their strength with deep. Clearly, they have one pass. Deep ball or nothing. So, they may keep trying to.
True.
Stretching it out. We got the quarterback coming up, filling it.
Heads up, tackle number 3, Oliver Duffin. There it is, 100%.
Your Mules are still top 15 to 6. Comes Buffalo trying to push man off the ball. Definitely got to be a pass here. Ball coming. Pressure. And it's another takedown. Back.
Led by number 11, Ryan Stetson, adding to his season total. Sack number 3. There it is. And it looks like the Alamo Heights defense has come to play today.
What I love about this defense is no matter what's going down, they
Ryan Christopher Aikman in punt formation for the Buckeyes back deep for the Mules. Thanks for the turns.
So here we go with the 15th punt of the season. It's a short punt. Mark Johnson, Trip Johnson catches it, and he's going to get rid of it. He's breaking tackles, breaking through.
Still on his feet.
He returns to the
Great blue collar, layman style run there. Never give up on the play. Pump your feet. Pump your feet.
And after that spectacular run, we're going to go back.
Take it back, take it back, take it back.
Everybody look at me, me. I walk in the door, you start screaming. Come on, everybody, what you here for? Move your body around like an info. Everybody get your necks to crack around. All you crazy people, come on, jump around. I wanna see you all on your knees. You either wanna be with me or leave me. She's a man, I make you work hard, make you spend hard, make you want all. She's a man, I make you like cars, make you cut cars, wish you never met her at all.
Front spectacular run, spinning and going. The Mules are just manhandling the secondary when they come up to make tackles. They are not going down on the first contact, which is awesome.
Great, tough run again. DK Garza, you called it. Thunder and lightning, that Mules offensive attack, fighting for every single yard. Looks like we'll be 2 yards away from the first down. And I would expect a Michael Terry number being called here.
Well, you know, you never go wrong with that option. I expect it as well. Pistol formation for Laswell, and it is a Michael Terry run. And we have the first down with a gain of 3 yards. Move the chains, Michael Terry.
The chain.
Now we are on the Clemens side of the 47-yard line. Seems like Coach Branco is just shoveling in back and forth his hammer and his nail, which I can't fault him for.
At all.
It's going to be first down and 10 from the 44-yard line with 1 minute and 46 seconds left. This quarter's gone much faster than the last quarter. Now that we've got lathered up and ready to go, ball is being waited on to be snapped. It's snapped, handed to Michael Terry. He goes to the left side, runs, cuts back to the middle, sheds one tackle.
Still
being
on his
jersey
feet.
grabbed, and he is tackled at the 18-yard line.
And it looks like Clemens does not have an answer. We talked earlier about the game within a game. It's safe to say attrition has fully set in, right? There's no answer for that thunder and lightning, that 1-2 punch the Alamo Heights Mules is dealing.
Which is, you know, it's interesting because we bring this up. Clemens is a 6A ball club. And
Correct.
We're a 5A D2 school. So
Correct.
It's not apples to apples all the time. Again, another handoff to Michael Terry, sheds off the tackler, picks up another 5-yard gain. That'll be 2nd and 5 from the 19-yard line with 50 seconds remaining. This is the point where we got to pick up that.
Correct. So I would expect probably some play diversification, diversity coming up here. So we'll probably see some pass plays implemented.
Well, right now, they just called the timeout, which kills the clock. But you would like to see this again, practicing that tempo.
Correct.
Again, you got a younger quarterback, so you hope you can train him to understand down and distance and time. Hey, let's get everybody up. Here, call 2 plays. You know, you hand it off to Mike. You know, it can be a score, a big gain. Rarely is it a loss of yards.
Correct.
Have 2 plays called and go jet speed. But we'll take what we can get right here because right now, if we score, we're closer to your prediction of the 21 to
7. Look,
7.
I know you said Nostradamus, man. And
well, I was 28 to 0. But
yeah,
we decided to make this a ball game a little bit, but
correct.
Nonetheless, first off, let's just recap. How did we get here?
Well, we saw kind of like how you put it earlier, a clash of styles, right? To both of our dismay, to start the game, Clemens strayed away from their bread and butter, which historically has been, at least based on this season, running the ball. 2 quick passes to start the game, they were in the end zone. But they haven't found any success with the pass since that first drive. And to be frank, Alamo Heights has just beat them up front.
Which, again, shocking, right? Like, it's you can't take these mules lightly. Here we go. 2nd down, 6 from the 19 with 53 seconds remaining. We have 2 backs in the backfield, escorting the quarterback, Watson Laswell. 1 receiver at the very bottom. 2 receivers split wide. Ball snap, handed off to DK. No, it's a keeper. And look at this. Running the ladder outside.
Bully ball.
Gets to the 2-yard line. I presume another timeout coming shortly unless we're going fast.
Looks like we're going to go with the pace. We're going up tempo. We're going to keep going, but absolutely dominating that run by Michael Terry.
Well, the good thing is the clock stops on 1st down. So right now, we need to be quick, not in a hurry, but Michael Terry set it up to 2. Let's see what Coach Ritterman calls here.
It looks like we got timeout.
Timeout. That's interesting. Let me ask you this question. I always have this debate. If you're on defense and they don't call a timeout, are you more nervous or are you more prepared?
I think I'm more prepared, right? Because you get a little bit of time to get those guys over. If you're the coach, calm them down. Anxiety is riddled through both offense and defense. The closer we get to the touchdown, the closer we get to the end of the quarter. Clemens is jittery. Heights is jittery. So you get a chance to calm them down. Easy, easy, easy. Guys, we got this. Calm down. The clock is on our side. If we Clemens. Hey, we're almost there if you're the offense. And let the play itself out.
This play has to work, though, because you only have 1 timeout left.
True.
Right? You can't get too tricky or too fancy.
Right.
I'm assuming Clemens knows 2 things to be certain. 1, Michael Terry's on the field.
Yes.
I'm instructing everyone in yellow pants and a white jersey, fine 2.
Correct. Well, because you know he's going to touch the ball. I'm sending everybody.
Well, not everybody, because if DK guards number 21's in there, I'm like, half y'all 21, half y'all 2.
Correct.
10 better beat us. If 10 beats us, then we'll live with it.
We'll live with it.
If
Correct.
2 beats us and 21 beats us, is like, we have no answers for the rest of the second half.
Hey, I hear you, man.
Well, we're going to find out right now. 2nd down and 3. Goal to go. 32 seconds remaining. 1 timeout in the pocket for Ron Ritterman. All 3 timeouts for the Clemens Buffaloes. It's split backs. DK, Michael Terry, call for the ball, roll out, and this is what you wanted to not see. Uh-oh.
Holy smokes.
Throw it out of bounds. Nope, he throws.
Not a bad.
Listen, I don't know.
Not a bad decision.
Well,
that's better than a sack.
Well, he could have thrown it out of bounds.
He could have threw it out of bounds. That's true.
Here's the. I thought that took about 20 seconds. It only took 10, so that's saving grace. And because his throw is incomplete, you save a timeout. So that's what the benefit of that was.
That's why. That's my not a bad.
I get you, but you're in the pocket, so you can throw it out of bounds and it not be a penalty or anything. So, again, I know jitters. He's young. He's learning.
Young, that requires experience.
And he's getting it right now. He's getting some OJT right now.
Yeah.
And you mentioned that DK's back next year, so is this young man.
Yes,
so he's
100%.
getting a good education. He's getting an associate's degree as a junior. Here we go. Calling for the ball. High snap. Michael Terry. And there goes that man.
There goes Mama. There goes that man.
It ain't even fair sometimes.
He walked in.
That part of like the red seat, he just said, I'm going to do what I do.
It like almost like a collective. Yeah, you got to do it.
I don't even know what defense that's called. Like, so here's the intriguing thing. Are they going for 2 or are we kicking the extra point?
Field goals have been dangerous this game on both sides.
I guess the good thing is you don't lose anything. If you don't get it at 21, it's still a number that looks like you scored 3 touchdowns and kicked 2 extra points. and you get to work on another play.
Correct.
This is what I love about non-district games. You have a chance to work on some things you're not really going to risk in a district game, but you could use in a district game when you need it. Here we go. Michael Terry. Oh, do we have a timeout or false start?
Timeout.
Timeout on Clemens. That's a smart timeout right there by Coach Hill and his
100%.
crew.
I don't think they were prepared for the 2-point conversion.
Well, I don't even know there was prepared or not. This, you got to look at their formation.
Yeah.
And now you can call the timeout and say, okay, we know it's going to be Michael Terry. He's in the Wild Mule.
Well, that's the thing. You would think if he's ever in the Wild Mule, honestly, if he's ever in the Wild Mule, you know Michael Terry's getting the ball. If he's on the field, you know there's a 7% chance he's getting the ball.
But the problem, he's the number one what in the state?
The number one running back.
Athlete. Not, so,
I was going to say athlete.
So here's why I say that. Because he could run it.
Yeah.
He could throw it.
Yeah.
So, yes, he could have fake ran, jump pass, old Tebow move. Like,
he kick it.
Well, that's my point. So he's a Swiss Army, and that's why you call the timeout. I was like, look, man, this is what you're going to do. We're going to say a little prayer.
Yeah.
We're going to hope he fumbles the ball. But if not, find your man, somebody spy on him. You know, you do what you do. But it's going to be intriguing to see what this play call is. Let's see if Coach Ritterman and Coach Branco switched up the play now that they call timeout because they got a chance to also make adjustments. It's 18 seconds remaining in the half. It is this is a 2-point conversion try with a score of 21-6 in favor of the Alamo Heights Mules. Michael Terry calling for the snap. Receives it, catches one hand, and short of the goal line.
By the hair.
Yes.
Chin.
Well, that leaves us with a 21-6 lead for the Mules.
Hey, Fields. See that scoreboard?
I do not see it. It's kind of gone out. I don't see the scoreboard at all.
Hey, I look like I need to make a trip to Vegas.
Well, hey.
Look where my prize picks at,
well,
man.
the thing, your prize pick is you may get the first one right, but you may lose the next 8. That's how they get you.
Oh, man.
So it's funny because, we were spoiled last year.
Correct.
With scores galore, not having to drive the field. And I don't want to belabor on that. But it's weird. Like, when we're at home so far, we haven't played. Not this isn't a clean game, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to say this out loud, but we haven't seen a little laundry on the field.
True.
So that's where it's clean.
That is true.
But we don't have that explosiveness outside of the two guys we know that are explosive themselves. I'm still looking this to be more of a Ferrari. Right now, we're still like a Ford pickup truck.
Yeah.
We're getting yards the hard way. I want to see that.
It's the very hard way, right?
Yes.
I mean, if I didn't know any better, if I didn't take out my phone, check the calendar, I think we're playing college football, high school football circa 1992.
Yes.
Very run heavy.
Here we go. The Mules are lined up to kick off. Clemens is set up to receive. Back for the Buffaloes, we have 2 receivers. Ball is sky kick to the left, and it's gonna be returned and stopped all in one motion. He tried to get loose. 14 seconds remaining in the half. Alamo Heights 21, Clemens 6. You're watching this exciting, heart-pounding action on Alamo Heights Sports Media. I expect right now, Brian, for Clemens to take a knee.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, the game's not out of reach, right? If you're Clemens, you don't feel terrible, right? No need to do too much. Maybe you might, with 14 seconds, maybe I might try, one a quick pass. Might try to get Derek Williams or one of their star receivers involved, but
here we go. Nope, they
Dupree.
take the knee. I'm with you. I would have taken a shot.
Yeah,
but
I mean, because they scored on that first drive. They scored so quick.
Yeah, well, we got a problem with the clock malfunction. He snapped it, took a knee, and the clock just now moved. So we have to wait this out. But here we go. So far, we've had an exciting game. Alamo Heights is ahead here at Harry B. OREM Stadium, TRAYLOR AZAR Field. The team is leading. The energy is high. It's electric in the stands. Both teams trying to give it their all, but it's been the Michael Terry, DK Garza show.
100%.
We are going to take a quick commercial for the half. We'll take a break. You're watching Alamo Heights Mules football on A8 Sports Media. Kick your shoes off, relax your feet. We'll see you when we get back.
Hi, this is Dr. Dana Bashara, the proud superintendent of Alamo Heights Independent School District. For over a century, Alamo Heights has prided itself on providing a premier public education to the children in our community. We need your support as we continue to perform at the highest levels, providing innovative and outstanding academics and extracurriculars for our children. Now is the time to give to your public schools. For over 53 years, the Alamo Heights School Foundation has been here to provide steady support to our schools, no matter what is happening or not happening at the state level. We know your commitment to our community, our children, and our future runs deep. Whether you are a parent, grandparent, alumni, or community member, we are all part of creating a stronger community that supports one another. And we need your help now. We have big goals to fund the gap between what the state of Texas lets us keep versus what our schools need to offer the premier public education that you expect. With an additional $1,000 per student, you could infuse $4.8 million directly into our classrooms. You are the solution. Make a gift for our children today.
Buffalo Band is under the field leadership of drum majors Josh Murray, Emma Morrison, and Ryan Winters. The 2024 color guard officers are Captain Kallie Schoenbaum, Captain Muniz, Captain Addison May, and Captain Madeline Quintanilla. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the state champion, Bells and Stars, Lance Hayes, and feature twirler, Abigail Smith, as they take the Stars officers are Social Officer Madeline Hunt, Social Officer Cadence Gingrich, First Lieutenant Peyton Murray, Captain Aubrey Robertson. Star of the Week this week is Kira Grano. Bell's officers are Social Officer Viviana Gonzalez, Head Social Officer Isabel Troncoso, Major Reese Charles, Major Mackenzie Gurka, Major Ashlyn Tidwell, Lieutenant Colonel Tiffany Livingston, and Colonel Mallory Mott. Bell of the Week this week is Lorelei Livingston. Bell's Teacher of the Week is Mr. Rogers. The Bells are under the direction of the fantastic Alyssa LeBron. For your halftime entertainment, sit back and enjoy as the Bells and Stars perform their field routine to I Like It.
we're watching a little bit of the Clemens band, but we're going to take a break and watch student-created videos here at Alamo Heights High School.
Here today we have Mr. Ramirez with us, which is one of our assistant vice principals, and right now he's going to give us a little introductory OOTD.
All right, so OOTD for the day: Orvis top, Lululemon pants, and Cole Haan sneakers, dress shoes, and always have to have my Garmin watch on because you got to keep track of the steps.
Perfect. So speaking of your OOTD, I'm going to ask you about your game day OOTD because you have grown up here in Alamo Heights, so you should know what is the best.
Absolutely. All right, so if it's game day, I'm going to be like in a Heights fishing shirt or polo, same Lululemon pants, and then I've got lots of pairs of sneakers, Heights colors. I'll be wearing those every game day.
Perfect. So since you have grown up here and you're an Alamo Heights kid for like your whole life, what is kind of your favorite traditions here at Heights?
So definitely one of my favorite traditions is the Howdy Night Parade and then the bonfire at the end of the night. I love doing that as a kid, and I'm excited for October 9th here at the high school.
Perfect. Speaking of Alamo Heights High School, we are in the parking lot right now, and I just want to ask you, what are your favorite spots and what would you do for your spot?
So we've got a lot of great seniors that did a lot of really cool stuff. Sydney, I like your Snoopy on S13. And then I forget the number, but Anthony Garcia has a sardine can that I love. And then Avery, I don't know her last name, but she did like some flowers that are really cool.
Perfect. And what would you do?
I'd probably do like a Texas flag, maybe with my initials. I think that's pretty good.
Perfect. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to ask you, what are some traditions that you want to implement here at Alamo Heights?
Yeah, so one of the things that I would love for the senior class to bring back is to have someone jump on the MULES on basketball games and volleyball games. That's always, that was always fun for us in high school, and so I hope we can bring that back. We've got that on the court for that exact reason, so MULES.
Perfect. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to ask of you is we're going to play a little quick game of word association.
Okay.
Okay, so you're just going to say the first thing that pops to mind, okay?
I'm ready.
Okay. Alamo Heights.
Excellence.
High school.
Fun.
Family.
Everything.
Happy.
The ranch.
Food.
Italian.
Movie.
Remember the Titans.
Music.
Dave Matthews.
Shopping.
Lululemon.
Football.
The Mules.
Soccer.
Coach Sharp.
Texas.
Forever.
Vacation.
San Miguel.
The Alamo.
Always remember it.
School spirit.
Caledonia.
Buc-ee's.
Beaver Nuggets.
ACL.
Never been.
San Antonio.
Is the best.
Austin.
Not as good as San Antonio.
Okay, and that is it for our interview today. So I just want to say thank you very much. And do you have any last words for our mules?
No, I am so excited to be one of y'all's assistant principals. This is a great school. It's a great school year, and we're going to do awesome things. Mules up.
Thank you.
Get ready to experience the thrill of Alamo Heights sports like never before.
AH Sports Media is your ticket for heart-pounding sports action.
Catch all of the live coverage of Alamo Heights sports events.
And exclusive insights from dedicated athletes and coaches.
Don't miss out. Tune in to AH Sports Media and be part of the excitement.
Alamo Heights Sports brought to you by AH Sports Media.
Your passion, our coverage.
Yo, you wanna see something cool? No. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Like Megazord, yo, power like Ranger, range like Rover, strong bulldozer. I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen. Do it. Screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power. The system broken, the school's closed, the prison's open. We ain't got nothing to lose, everybody we rollin'. Everybody we rollin'. With some light-skinned girls and some Kelly rollers. In this white man world, we the ones chosen. So good night, cool world, I see you in the morning. I see you in the morning. This is way too much, I need a moment.
High school.
What are your experiences with Alamo Heights?
Get ready to experience the thrill of Alamo Heights sports like you've never seen it before.
AH Sports Media is your ticket to the heart-pounding action. Catch all the live coverage of Alamo Heights sports events.
Why did you choose Alamo Heights?
And exclusive insights from dedicated athletes and coaches.
Don't miss out. Tune to AH Sports Media and be part of the excitement.
Alamo Heights Sports brought to you by AH Sports Media.
Your passion, our coverage.
The faculty and staff as well as the parents, and I'm just looking forward to a good year. What do you specifically do at Alamo Heights?
So my biggest
It may not mean nothing to y'all, but understand nothing was done for me. So I don't plan on stopping at all. I won't forever mine, ever mine, ever mine. I shut it down in the mall and telling that girl she the one for me, and I ain't even planning to call. I won't forever mine, ever mine, ever mine.
Alamo High School.
What are your experiences prior to Alamo Heights?
Dance with my dogs in the night. Trap with the chickens like Popeye. Money changing colors like tie-dye. I'm just trying to get it, I ain't trying to die. She got a big ol' on your booty, make the world cry. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Hold them bands down, hey, hold your mans down. Hey. Who told you come around? Who? It's that trap sound. Designer, gold.
Regina, Regina, Regina. Olá, olá.
La 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 la. La 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 la. How dare you? Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Feel how the planets become one. Protect the drum to this and rhythm. Hear the whistle, kick the ball. The entire world soars like an eagle, and we always play like we dance. Only today, there's no tomorrow. We fall behind in this place. There's no space for fear or sorrow. Is it true that you want it? Then act like you mean it. With everyone watching.
And now we have the Alamo Heights Band under the leadership of David Stevenson ready to enlighten you with their musical talents.
Band members of the week are MUNOZ, AZAR, and Robert. Color guard member of the week is Adib Whebe. Our section of the week is the trumpet section. Tonight, the Mighty Mill Band is excited to perform the first two parts of the competition marching show entitled Behind the Band.
And that was the Alamo Heights Band. And now we're tuning in for a hype video. Now we're turning into an interview, with Cindy Fry down on the field with Coach Ritterman. Keep it locked, and we'll talk after the interview.
Here with us, we have Coach Ritterman, and right now our Mules are doing amazing, but things can always change. So what do you plan to do if that does happen?
Well, that's going to change because we're going to have to do better. We've played a great first half. We made some mistakes on really two phases of the game, offense and defense, but we made some good adjustments in the first half. We'll go in at halftime and get those fixed, and hopefully we're going to play a much better second half.
Yeah, what are you going to talk to them about in the locker room? Are you going to try to vamp up that energy or what?
Well, here's the deal. Our guys play with great effort. I don't ever have to question their effort or their character. They do those things extremely well. We just have to execute at a higher level. And football is a team sport. It takes 11 guys doing right every time, or it just doesn't work. And so we got to get 11 guys on the same page.
Yeah. What's going to impress you most right now?
Well, just their effort, just always. And I shouldn't say I'm impressed because I see it every day. But if they'll continue to play hard and give great effort with great character, we're going to have a chance to win some football games.
Perfect. What's going to be the most exciting thing for you to see right now?
Again, just their effort. I mean, I appreciate just being in our stadium, a huge crowd, a lot of energy in the stadium, and our guys are matching that with their effort.
Perfect. Good luck, y'all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Intriguing interview from Coach Ritterman as we get ready for the second half. 15 seconds and counting for the Mules to take the field. Clemens is getting behind their banner in a slight malaise. So in between time and meantime, we have Joe Nevada. He was here last on the broadcast. He's going to fill us in on his take from the stands and what he sees. We were chopping up before. I'm shocked to hear something similar colloquialism.
Hey guys, thanks for letting me join you again, man. I really enjoyed it last time, and Mr. Munoz said, "Hey, why don't you come by the next third quarter, talk with the guys?" And I said, "Oh, sure, okay, I'll be there." You don't have to ask me twice.
Happy to have you.
But yeah, for all y'all out there watching the game, the score right now is Alamo Heights 21 and the Buffalo 6 from Clemens. First half, well, if any awards were going to go to anybody, it would be our offensive line. They are making some major holes, and our running game is really, really clicking here. Hopefully the second half will remain the same. But, this is the fourth game of the season for everybody, high school. And by now, I think every team knows their identity, what kind of team they want to be, what kind of team they are. And it seems this year that the Alamo Heights Mules are a running team. The running game is it's clicking, and then the passing game I think is going to come along. It's taken a while. We have a quarterback who's getting his feet wet. He's still kind of learning, but it's not Mickler who was going to start the season, but this guy has done really great to back up in keeping us right on track. I mean, we are 3-0, so I mean he's doing a heck of a job leading this team. As any young quarterback would do. There's a few mistakes here and there, but overall, I think he's doing a fine job. But hopefully the second half we'll have more of the running game. And as far as Clemens, at first, at the beginning of the game, it looked like they were going to go pass hungry, but after that first drive of 2 long passes, the Alamo Heights Mules defense has really clamped down on that, and they're finding it a struggle to run against us also. So we'll see what kind of adjustments Clemens makes, and we'll see how well the Alamo Heights can continue their dominance in the running game. And so hopefully we'll keep it up. Back to the guys.
Thank you, Joe. As always, a loyal watcher. He's a guy that will come in and he'll watch the game live and go back tomorrow and do his homework to make sure he knows who's doing what assignment. I'm pretty sure he goes by Ritterman's office, let him know, hey, 71, 75, 67. They need more oomph in their blocking, because all I know is from game 1 to game now, the O-line has been outstanding and tremendous. They've set the tone in the tone, and we're going to kick off the second half on defense, which doesn't hurt my feelings or heart, because, as you know, Brian, we may either take it away or get a 3-and-out stop.
Correct. It'll be interesting to see what type of adjustments the offense made. I think Clemens strayed away from the pass a little too soon, right? Because after that first drive, they made no ifs, ands, or even secrets about what they were gonna do. I don't know if it's as I don't know how many of you guys are watching from the stadium or looking outside, but I don't know if it's the red moon or something a little bit, conspicuous in the air. But let's see if they can make a change.
I will say I was nervous last week. It was Friday the 13th.
Hey,
We dropped to 55 feet.
look.
So if that red moon and those two rainbows we saw today could be the pot of gold in the end zone, let's get it. Kickoff is up, returning by Clemens, and it's a hit and a fumble.
Take away.
And guess what? That pot of gold didn't get old. It stayed real cold right now. It may be Mule's ball.
We talked about special teams being special, and that was Patrick Arriaga.
And unfortunately, he did not come with it.
Oh, he didn't come down with it.
But he sent a message.
Hey, look.
You got mail.
If any message was sent, good evening. Exactly. Heard loud and clear, Patrick.
So all of our fans tuning in, we want to appreciate you for watching Alamo Heights Mules football here on AH Sports Media, wherever you are and however you may be, whether it's in San Antonio, in a different state, or even a different country. We're bringing you this coverage because we truly have a passion for the game, and we know you do too. Here we go.
We got laundry. Oh, it's on Clemens.
That's not a way you want to start the second half.
At all.
That's our first flag of the game, it feels like.
We talked early on about self-inflicted wounds, but from the perspective of we didn't want height, right, to kind of die by 1,000 cuts. But it seems like Clemens is taking the painful route.
Let's see if they call the same play or they go. It looks like a run. They got the motion. Handoff, stretch wide. They get it. Oh, nice bust and lose. Made up for that penalty because he got 10 yards on that carry.
And that
about 11.
And that again is Clemens missed to do everything. Ocean Zuniga on the run.
Yep. Last week I was kind of kidding with you guys, 2 weeks ago, about what the offense, as far as Alamo Heights needed, was more Michael Terry. Well, I forgot to mention that. We definitely got a lot more Michael Terry, and good things have happened in the first half. I just had to throw that in.
Well, join the Michael Terry fan club because we understand. Here we go. Going back to the passing game. Swing out wide. Low throw. Catch. Ball is caught and up the field. Oh, did he drop it? No, he's just twirling around trying to get more yards. That is a big gainer for Clemens. Short throw. Yak after the catch. This is kind of what, Joe, you alluded to. You were like, the passing game, if they get to it, and they went to it.
Because I think, the running game wasn't doing anything, but if they can open up a little bit more passing, especially the short passes, I think that'll open up the Clemens running game.
Well, right now, that was almost like a long handoff. You took it away from the trench work, and the blitzers couldn't get to it. So let's see what they do in this play as they wait for the snap. Spencer Good looking to throw another short, same play. And guess what? Another big gainer tackled after a 20-yard gain.
And another target for Christian Dupree. I mean, not that I want to help Clemens, right? Let me be clear.
I can't tell, man. I see you getting ready to the pulpit.
I did say that earlier, but you got to, this is offensive play calling one-on-one, right? You got to make the defense respect the pass. It doesn't have to be deep and down the field, but you want to spread that defense out. So let's see if that is successful for them.
Well, Spencer Good's asking for the ball again, and this time he hands it off, and a sizable gain, a nice gain, 3 yards on the carry. So it's kind of working. Threw the ball out wide twice, same play in a row. The chess match you mentioned earlier is what we're looking for. What does defensive coordinator Jordan Rickard do? What do we change up? Because in all honesty, that man was too wide open. I don't know if we backpedal too hard or what.
Yeah, you can see that Clemens has made an adjustment, and now it's our turn to make an adjustment on defense.
But if you're Jordan Rickard, right, do you respect the pass? Me personally, I say keep playing the run. Keep
Man
playing
in motion. Another pass play downfield. And guess what? The ball is caught at the 1 yard line. And they're attacking that corner on that side. Spencer trying to get some momentum.
From the 1 yard line.
Walker Warnke in that corner over there. Here we go. Spencer Good, handoff. And it's a touchdown for the Clemens Buffaloes. Wow. We've sat here for years and we've never seen a team come out and change their game plan or readjust. This is the first time I've seen it. And I'm happy to see it because we need to overcome adversity.
True.
As we get into our new district playing Bernie Greyhounds, Vets Memorial, Kerrville Tivy, Victoria West, those teams aren't going to fold up like a wet tent and say, oh, it's Alamo Heights, we won. So that's the first drive of the second half of the defense. Didn't really respond, but hey, we still got 9 minutes and 13 seconds left in the third quarter. It's 21 Mules, 12 Clemens. Extra point is up. Extra point is good. 21-13 Mules lead. We are going to go to a quick commercial break, and we will return for more heart-pounding action here on AE Sports Media.
Be sure to show your Mule pride all season long. This Mule's merchandise. Visit the Mule Stall store this evening, operated by the Mule team, right next to concessions, to pick up your Alamo Heights Mules merchandise. That's the Mule Stall store, right next to concessions. Mules fans, you play a vital role in supporting and promoting athletic participation and excellence in all sports-related extracurricular programs here at Alamo Heights High School. And you can back the Mules by making a tax-free donation to the 501c3 Mule Team organization. Just go to AlamoHeightsMuleTeam.com. That's AlamoHeightsMuleTeam.com. Support the Mules, be a part of the team behind the team, and join the Mule Team today.
All right, welcome back. Clearly, that was a possession that Alamo Heights would love it to get a redo. Offense gets come out and set its tone. What did y'all see on the defense that, not of concern, but needs to make a slight adjustment on?
So what I see is a catch-22, right? Do you respect the pass, Clemens pass, or don't you? Right? What I saw was a willingness to live with the Clemens passing attack, because I would assume that the defensive coordinator, like myself, don't believe that they can do that consistently.
I will disagree slightly, because it really wasn't. They had one big chunk pass. The rest was yak. Here's the kickoff. Alamo Heights fields the kickoff. We have the fake reverse special. Oh, ran into the back of their own Mule. Here we go. DK Garza, Trip Johnson, Michael Terry. Let's see what come up with.
Let's see how the Mules respond to that score. Hopefully we can get a quick score of our own.
Well, from what we've seen tonight, Joe, nothing's been quick. This has been more like
just moving it down methodically and chewing up clock. Yeah.
This has been more like pancake syrup and not like lightning. But I'll take
100%.
Here we go, Mules with their first possession of the second half, up 21-13, first down and 10 on their own 22. Michael Terry calling for the ball and handing it off, going stretch, gaining about 7 yards on the play.
And look at Patrick Arriaga getting in on a running attack.
Yeah, Mr. Double Duty normally plays defense. He's had a couple offensive snaps tonight, but showing his worth here on the offensive side.
Yeah, getting 5 or 6 yards on first down just sets up anything on second and third. I mean, you don't have those long yardage downs that that can set you back. But we'll see what goes on here.
I totally suspect right here is a great opportunity, not for a trick play, but for a gadget play involving one Michael Terry. Right now we have two receivers at the boundary, no one on the field. And look, we have a handoff. And bouncing outside, DK Garza picking up the first down and more.
Tough.
Advancing the ball to the 36 or 7 yard line.
And that's good for another Mules first down.
Right now, I think we're winning the first down battle, but
100%. As this game progresses, I can only liken this game to a backyard brawl. I can't help but feel all it's missing is a rock-filled field, some rain, and some mud.
It might turn into a slugfest here.
I don't want that bad juju. I need a NASCAR type game. I need to pick up that tempo. It is Thursday night football, not Friday, gentlemen.
But it's playing like a Saturday afternoon.
Here we go, another handoff up the middle, and there's a gashing hole, and you already know. If you don't know, now you know. DK Garza to the house once again, to a place he's so familiar. That was a 62-yard dash to the end zone.
And ladies and gentlemen, did I mention this man is a junior? He's
DK
coming back.
is doing it tonight. I mean, beautiful runs.
We apologize if you missed any of the heart-pounding coverage. Hopefully you saw the DK magnificent run. We're back live and connected. Thank you for watching AH Sports Media here as we broadcast the Mills football game. We're here pinning the extra point. The Mills are at 27. Clemens is at 13. 7 minutes and 24 seconds left in the third quarter. And by the grace of fingers that didn't hit the ball, it is 28-13 Mules.
Willed it in. The extra point.
They had the same will that DK had to get in that end zone.
Azir Kumbi, again, almost on the block. PAT. This young man is all over the field, especially on special teams.
DK is looking really fast tonight. I mean, I know he's done well earlier, but I mean, he's really looking very fast.
Well, he's getting into his spots, right? He's an open space runner. He's a one-cut guy. And again, with the offensive line creating the holes, early in the year, he was having to dodge a defender, then try to get into his groove. That's not his style. You get him through the line, 1 or 2 cuts, he can hit the burners.
Firing off the starter pistol. He's out. Boom. Hitting that hole. Hitting that.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to give him a little space. You give him a little space, that second gear is unbelievable. He's gone.
I will say, look, I don't like to believe in karma, luck, or bad luck. But it's interesting that when we do this broadcast, the games feel a little bit closer and tighter. When they go on the road, we throw up points. Think about it. Seguin, 41 points. Dubrov's Canyon, 55 points. At home, 21 points. Now we're at 28 points. And I don't know, like this thing, Harry B. Orem Stadium, TRAYLOR Field has been our shield, right? We have protected this house. And so I'm a little concerned that on today, our extra points a little shifty. But, again, as Coach Ramirez says, it's better to peak late than to peak early because we're in here for the long haul. We're not looking at 10 weeks. We're trying to get to 16 weeks.
Wants every game he wants him to improve. Show him.
Exactly. So here we go with the kickoff. We've been doing sky kicks to the right side. Let's see if they change it up and kick it deep. Look at Clemens. They're setting up, trying to disguise their return coverage. I don't know if you're aware of this, Joe, but Coach Hill over there at Clemens, he was the offensive coordinator last year. He's taken over as the head coach this year. And he used to be the offensive coordinator at Churchill. So, what a return by Clemens. They advance the ball to the 33. And picking back up on that, so Coach Ritterman's familiar with him. Our staff's familiar with him. And that's what makes this kind of like a reunion. It's like there's no secrets on that other side. So let's see if you're Clemens, do you go back to what got you that last touchdown?
Yeah, I mean, I would think they would stick with those passes they were doing because if they abandon it again, they're helping us out.
100%. I mean, please do us the favor of going back to the run.
Let's see if the defense, it still looks like it's in the same coverage. We have off man on the bottom. We have off man on the top. They're in the 2 receivers set at the top. Spencer hands the ball off. And the defensive line rallied to the football. That was a generous spot by the official. Got 3 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 7 at the 2-yard carry. 36-yard line is where they spot the ball. If I'm Clemens, though, I'd kind of pick up tempo. They've been doing this all game. It's kind of like a mesh. They huddle but don't huddle. They don't really nobody's moving with any kind of urgency. The clock's stopped for some reason. It may be broken. That's a great question because that's the third time we've seen that. Yeah. Now we're ready for play.
2nd down, 8 for the Buffaloes.
Spencer Mann looking at the sideline for the play, communicating with the running back, waiting for the snap. Looks like we have heat off the edge. Handoff to the running back, and that is going nowhere fast.
Got a gang of mules.
It is so Jekyll and Hyde funny.
But
if I go to my favorite restaurant, what am I ordering?
My favorite meal.
I'm not ordering anything else off the menu. But sometimes people like to try new things or the same thing that they know is not good, then complain about it.
You sound like my wife. My wife go to her favorite restaurant. She try something.
Hey, Brian, I don't have enough room on my couch, man. You might want to. Miss Monet, he had too many Jolly Ranchers.
Look, all I'm saying is don't go chasing waterfalls.
Spencer Good looking back to pass, and he's working the pocket now. He releases the run, and he's tripped up, clipped by the ankles.
Looks like we got a loose ball.
At the 40, nope, they're saying down.
But yeah, you got to stick to the rivers and the lakes.
Hey, don't go chasing waterfalls.
Don't go chasing.
Unless the waterfalls are getting you points.
But, if it's, you find success with a specific scheme, right? Why stray away from it? I don't understand.
I think sometimes you just start to outthink yourself. You start to get
100%.
too cute. Try to all this
100%.
thing and no.
Oh,
they got the wild buffalo, and it's going to and it's first down Buffaloes. Our defense gave a valiant effort. Now Clemens feels like they got a little momentum, pointing for the first down.
See, I think they might be listening to our broadcast. They listening just so they're like, we're going to try something.
Well, that was a different running back. I don't know.
True.
Yeah. But again, it's high school football. You have nothing to lose but the game. It's not a district game.
Plenty of time, too.
Plenty of time. 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. You got to get a score here for your Clemens, and you want to do it in the same fashion, driving down the field, eating clock. Spencer Good looking to pass, but hands off. Right now, the Mules defense is not putting a wrap on them tackles.
Yeah. Trying to strip that ball rather than concentrating on wrapping them up.
Which I do understand, because I was going to mention earlier, Clemens running backs, they getting kind of loose with that wall. They chicken winging.
But the rule of thumb is you wrap up and roll call to the ball. It's not the tackler who makes the strip. It's the second guy. Spencer Mann looking to the sideline for the play call. Calling for the ball. Looking for a pass. Oh, if that wasn't a pick six, that would have been Christmas. Got a catch. 1 yard shy of the first down. It's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Solid open field
at
tackle.
The 46-yard line.
Walker
was
Warnke.
That was close to being picked off and taken back to the house.
That would have been nice. That would have been a momentum stopper. That could have been a cherry on top. Cap off of the game.
And you might go for a long one.
If you got to play smart and you got to get the first down. I wouldn't have backed up either, but first down. See them up. Oh, no, the official did not give him forward progress. 4th and 1. And it's a longer one than a normal one. If you're Clemens, do you punt or do you take your chances?
You take your chances.
I think they're going to take their chances.
You got to take your chances. Because
there's two schools of thought. If I turn it over here, they got half the field to go, they score. Or you pin them deep and make them earn it.
I think they just have a lot of confidence in their defense if they don't get it.
Quarterback on the roll, Spencer Good. Look at this. Look at this. Nope. Did not tackle, wrap up. Clemens is dancing in the end zone like it's their prom.
Wow. It's like that was number 2, Christian Dupree.
He's been the man for them today.
Score.
Giving them life. Now, do you go for 2 or do you go for 1?
You go for 2.
Go for 2, be down 9. Go for 1, down 8. Maybe I'm being conservative. Maybe I'm being like the Clemens Buffaloes in the first half. But I'd rather be 8 points down than 9 points down. 2 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The Clemens Buffaloes are showing life again. Going for 2. The swagger is in their cup. Let's see if they can convert right here. Spencer Mann in the shotgun. Is there a false start or a timeout? Delay of game. How does that happen? So now they got to kick the extra.
Yeah.
The decision's been made for them.
Well, they made it for themselves because you got to, like, if you know you're going for 2, like, again, I'm trying to think if I was a coordinator. If I score, we're going for 2. This goes with tempo. When you play in a malaise, this is where you get caught because nobody's used to going fast. And to me, when you're going for 2, you want to get up there fast because the other team's like, oh my goodness, and that's how you get an extra yard. Clemens for the extra point. Last time we had a Fumbarooski. Oh, and we bust through the middle, but he still got there.
No.
Oh
good.
wait, no good. You might as well have gone for 2. See, y'all second guess the coaches.
Wow.
I cannot tell on these extra points.
Nah.
I look at them, and it seems to me like I don't know if it's an optical illusion
depth
or what,
perception.
but I can never get that right.
Well, we definitely don't have HD glass in our booth right now, and it is an optical illusion because you have to be underneath it. Because when it looks good, it's wrong, and when it looks bad, it's great. And you're like, hey, I watch for the signal.
Yeah.
2 minutes and 46 seconds. You are watching Alamo Heights football on 8 Sports Media. We're heading to a commercial break as the Mules look to return the favorites to the Buffaloes. We'll see you right after this break.
Academic excellence for every student. Focus on funding teachers and staff. Make a gift for our children. Go to the foundation website.
Give me some. This all for you, baby. Just take aim. Tell me how's it looking, babe. Tell me how's it looking, babe. Drop the bass, main the bass, get lower. Radio say speed it up, I just go slower. Highlight treble, puffin' on the Miz. The man ain't ever seen the.
Back live as the Mules take the field to receive the kick. Gentlemen, I don't want to jinx it, but you know what I'm thinking. Extra. Do we have a squib kick? Do we have a onside kick? Or do we have a good return?
I think they're just going to kick it and play it and prevent the Alamo Heights Mules from getting a good return. Their defense has done well.
Here we go. The kick is off. It bounces. It's returned. We fake the handoff once again. Getting upfield. One man to beat. There's a crack in the crease. Oh, stutter step. Trying to get a sideline. Look like some extracurricular. They're going to let it slide. The Mules will take over at the 31-yard line. Up by 9, 28-19. First down and 10. Last time DK Garza scored. Is it Terry time?
Oh, it is always Terry time.
We need an answer now. We need an answer to their score. Definitely.
The ultimate thing would be to drive the field, kill this clock, get to the fourth quarter, then score. Ultimately, right?
Correct.
70 yards to pay dirt. Watson Laswell in the shot in the pistol. Hands off to none other than DK Garza as he gains about 3 yards.
Carried by Michael Terry III. Tackle by 54, Grace.
Setting up for a second down and 7 at the 34-yard line. Isn't it interesting that the 2-minute timeout hasn't entered high school?
Yeah, I mean, you would think it would have, right?
Maybe in 4 years. You know, it takes things slow trickles.
You would think some of those commonalities from college and professional sports would enter into the high school. Right?
Here we go again. It's Terry time. Cut, arm tackle. They swing him down. Had a little misconnection here on the block. Trying to pick up a first down. It's 3rd down and 3. The Mules have decisions. Definitely you have the run as an option.
Correct.
I don't know if he'd pass because, again, that clock is your friend. Let it roll.
I think definitely a running play.
100%. Because I would think you would want to, at this point, if you're Alamo Heights, the clock is your friend. So you want to eat as much of that clock
And it is a handoff to Michael Terry, and it just got scary because he is running over DBs like hurdles at a track meet. On 3rd and 3, he picks up a whopping 25 to 30 yards.
25 to 30.
Terry just has another gear. I mean, you know, it's so smooth. Doesn't look like he's even running, but he puts it in gear and he's out.
He is a long strider for sure, Joe. Good analysis. So here we go. Michael Terry will be. Oh, are we going to call a timeout? Alamo Heights Mules calls a timeout. There was some confusion or trying to get Michael Terry some rest.
Before this quarter ends, I just want to say again, because I'm only up here for the third quarter, I just want to say to you guys, thank you for having me. I want to thank John for inviting me back up here for the third quarter. And hopefully I'll see you guys during the Bernie game, which should be a tremendous game.
Definitely. If you don't have your tickets already, if you have other plans, you're going to be out of town, you know where to find us. AH Sports Media on your YouTube. Click like and subscribe. We'll be here for you. Brian will give his shout out to his grandmama. You already know we're going to have some kind of pun that deals with food. Not that we're starving. It's just we're foodies by nature, right? Food and football always go well together. Plus, you're at home kicking it, or maybe you're at a friend's house and you got to have something to eat while you're watching your Mules play.
100%. If you don't, what are you doing?
Hey, look, you're your only resource of a concession stand.
Correct.
Thursday night football tonight. 39 seconds in the third quarter. The Alamo Heights Mules 28, the Clemens Buffaloes 19. This game is closer than we expected as far as from what we saw from the first quarter when it was Brian's close prediction of 21-7, which was 21-6. We are now 28-19, and here we go. Watson Laswell getting the ball, handing it off, and here we go. DK Garza spinning, holding on the ball, not causing a turnover.
Nice.
Looks like the Mules will take it to the quarter. They're not in much of a hurry. As Brian mentioned, the clock is their friend. Joe, we appreciated having you up here, man.
Glad y'all had me up here, and I always enjoy you guys and just having some banter with y'all.
Hey,
we appreciate it. Tell all your friends.
Oh, yeah, don't worry, I have.
Yes.
Should be clicking up.
Hey, welcome, one and all.
We can now get a YouTube star because Joe Nevada has joined us, and all his friends are tuning in, which more the merrier. This bandwagon still has room. We are going to take a quick commercial break as the action is broken, and it is 28-19 lead for the Alamo Heights Mules. We'll see you when we return.
Does your home have cracks in walls? Hard to open windows? Is the concrete around your home sinking or uneven? If so, don't let the problem get worse. Call Baird Foundation Repair. For over 50 years, Baird has been committed to providing foundation and concrete repair solutions that last the lifetime of your home. Baird is a third-generation family-owned and operated company that restores peace of mind to homeowners by fixing it right the first time. Call Baird Foundation Repair today for your free inspection.
As one of the largest independently owned banks in Texas, we've built a reputation for best-in-class customer experience. At Broadway Bank, our private bankers provide premium, modern banking solutions and customized lending curated specifically for your personal and business needs, clearing your path to any account, loan, investment, or solution you need for yourself, your family, and your business. Experience personalized banking with a team of experts. Learn more at broadway.bank/private.
Hey San Antonio, it's Sean Elliott. When I was playing in the NBA and needed a transplant, the Spurs would have sent me anywhere, but I knew I didn't need to leave home because Methodist Healthcare provides world-class care right here in our backyard. Whether it's transplant services, heart health, or cancer care, Methodist Healthcare has us all covered with the top programs in the city and the entire state. Expertise matters. Stay close to home and choose Methodist Healthcare for all of us and our families.
Hey Mules fans, this is Coach Ron Ritteman. Thank you Luther King Capital Management for supporting Alamo Heights Athletics. Mules up.
As the Mules find a way, Michael Terry going left trying to get the first down, comes up a wee bit short on second down to be 3rd down and 2. Not a bad position to be in. Tons of options. You have the field side. Patrick Arriaga, who's getting double duty tonight, offense and defense, is checking into the ball game. DK's coming off. Not going to be shocked if Patrick Arriaga gets the ball. He's also a tough runner.
Yep, 100%.
Waiting for the snap as Watson Laswell gets a snap, hands it off to Michael Terry. One cut. And
he's gone.
It's
to the house.
On the replay.
Michael Terry with the 6. Found his home again in the end zone. A much-needed touchdown to create some distance on this score sheet.
Distance and doubt, right? The two things you want. You want to say, hey, it was nice that you hung around, but it's time to go to bed.
Well, I think that's the unique thing about Clemens deciding to go to the pass so late in the game. If I'm a Buffaloes fan, I would have liked to have seen them utilize that pass, their passing earlier in the game, and maybe the score would look a little bit different.
Extra point is good, and that means you called it. Not only another Michael Terry touchdown, but we will take a break right now after that touchdown with the Mules up 35 to the Buffaloes 19. 11 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. We'll see you after these messages.
Rede na rede na rede. Olá, olá.
La 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 la. How dare you? Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Feel how the planets become one. Protect the drum to this and rhythm. Hear the whistle, kick the ball. The entire world soars like an eagle. And we all play like we dance. Only today, there's no tomorrow. We fall behind in this place. There's no space for fear or sorrow. Is it true that you want it? Then act like you mean it. With everyone watching.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up. First shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, nope, we all can't.
Football presented by AH Sports Media. The Mules are set up to kick off here for the fourth quarter. What we can't have here, Brian, is you already know. We cannot have a decent return by the Buffaloes to make them feel like they're still in this game. We don't want a back and forth. The ball is kicked. It is recovered short. And the Mules, they gave up some yardage, but it wasn't disastrous. The ball will start at the 35-yard line of the Clemens Buffaloes. 11 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. One stop. That's what you got to be preaching if you're Coach Ricker. One stop.
100%.
You get one stop, get the offense back on the field, they can drain the clock. If they get a score, you really distance yourself to give you that cushion. We're getting closer to the number of points we like to see on the board. Like I said, on the away games, it's been 41 and 55. This is the most points scored at home this season, and you want that. Let's see here. Spencer Mann looking sideline, calling for the motion man, going back to that pass. Oh, nope. It's going to tuck and run up the middle and met in the middle.
Patrick Arriaga with the stop.
Not only is he running the ball, but he's stopping the runner from running the ball. That's an Iron Man right there.
100%.
Putting a lot of good tape out there. This is intriguing. We got a linebacker flex wide out Joseph DePere is on I don't know if this guy's a tight end or receiver. He looks nervous because he's backing up and asking the ref for where he should be. He's playing short. Here we go with a handoff chopped down like a tree on Christmas from Oregon.
Looks like that's Patrick Arriaga again. In on the action, getting up a little gingerly. But way to put a hat on the man.
It's a Mules third down, and this is where you want that one stop, 4 yards to go. So far, it's been the Patrick Arriaga show on defense this drive. You know what I'm thinking? Don't get beat deep. Don't get beat short.
Don't get beat.
Get home to the quarterback. Spencer Mann called for the ball, putting the man in motion. He's running, and he picks up the first down and more.
Patrick Arriaga again. That's 3 defensive instances where Patrick Arriaga was involved on some shape or form. And these last 3, he was the main tackler.
He was. And I stand corrected. That was not the ball carrier who got the first down. His lead blocker would have picked up the first down and he had the ball. It was a great deceptive play, but they're going for it here on 4th down and 2 at the 43 with 9 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Spencer Good called for the ball. Fake.
Drop the
fumble.
And the Mules recover.
That's the one stop. Did Patrick Arriaga recover?
No, it was close. It was Kip Giles.
Kipling Giles.
With the recover. It's the 6 and 9 show. This entire drive.
If you're Larry Hill, you saw the promise. You saw whatever you've been doing in practice was starting to matriculate your way, and the one untimely turnover, man, it hurts.
Yeah, absolutely devastating for the Buffalo faithful.
Here we go. Watson Laswell called for the ball, flanks with his left and right by running backs, handing it off to Patrick Arriaga. Why not?
I think that's exactly it, Fields. Why not?
Get that man an IV after this game. Liquid or a needle.
100%.
One of the two, because he's going to need to hydrate his body.
Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd down from the 36.
All right. Give it up for Patrick Arriaga as he exits the field. Give him some water. Get a man a ham sandwich. Give him a nice rub on the back. Good showing.
Yes, sir.
By the senior.
He looks exhausted right now. But he left it all on the field, and that's all you can ask for from any athlete. Here we go. 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 36 of Clemens. Snapped. Wild Mule going wide, looking to cut up the field. Michael Terry gains about 3 or 4 yards. The clock is churning in the Mules' favor. We're about to be under 8 minutes. By the time they snap the ball, it will be at 7 minutes and 30 seconds. It is 3rd and 1. You pick up this 1 yard, and we're doing exactly on schedule, doing what you need to do. DK Garza checks in. It's probably his turn now to get a carry.
Thunder and lightning.
Watson Laswell calling for the snap, handing up. Nope. Yes, handing off to DK, who has fresh legs, gets tripped up, but does pick up the first down. Mules creeping up. They were on the 29. Now they will be spotted at the 24-yard line. First down with the opportunity to pick up 2 more first downs.
As the clock steadily ticks. Definitely not the friend of Clemens as it continues to wind down.
As you've heard many times before, the Mules are looking to put the nail in the coffin on this drive to make the statement that it is over. Start the bus, warm up the bus, and don't make a fuss. Michael Terry on the carry, bounces out wide, cuts back up, drags 3 Buffaloes, picks up a gain of 9 yards,
and moves the
8
chains.
yards.
Is it? Oh, it's not the first.
No, it'll be 2nd and 2. 8-yard gain. He ran so effortlessly that it looked like he was going to get
100%.
10 yards. Ball's marked at the 16, 6 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. The Mules break the huddle. you know, it's funny right here. If you could do a post corner or in and out, get the ball in the boundary right here, I know it'd be crazy, but they won't be expected. Oh, here we go. Handoff up the middle. And as usual, it's a Mules first down.
And at this point, Michael Terry is running the ball at right? Attrition has fully set in, right? The Mules offensive front is having their way with the defense. Hands are on their hips.
First down.
Their heads may have dipped. They're ready. They may be ready to get out of here. At this point, like, you can't stop it, and when you can't stop something, it doesn't make you excited. It just makes you curious and furious. At this point, I don't recommend any type of passing. Just keep running. I'd like to see young Latson. DK stuffed by the Buffaloes. It was 1st and 9.
DK guards on the ball carrier.
Or 1st and goal on the 9.
Tackled by 0.
That'll be second and goal at the 10. We cannot pick up a first down.
It's 2nd and goal.
You know, for the young fella, the quarterback, I'd like to see him get a touchdown, right?
I agree. I think it'll be good for his confidence. It'll be good for his spirits, right? Because the young man has done an incredible job, right, of managing his circumstance, right? He's young, you know, 4th game on varsity. He's doing what you could.
Handed off into traffic.
And look at DK Garza staying on his feet, refusing to go down. The heart on that young man.
I love the heart, although I just fall down. The clock is in your favor. You don't want to, because if you're up and they strip you.
That's true.
You know, now again, you change momentum. Again, you have a cushion. You're up by 16, but we've seen stranger things happen. That's why they have the movie called Stranger Things. Right now, the Mules, there's a timeout on the field, which means we will take a timeout here on the broadcast. Again, you're watching Alamo Heights Mules football, presented by AH Sports Media. Right back after this commercial break.
Take it back.
And welcome back to the Alamo Heights Mules football game, where the Mules are in a commanding lead, threatening to score once again. 4 minutes, 39 seconds, fourth quarter. Your Mules are doing what they normally do on this magical field of Harrowby Orem, Traylor AZAR Field. They put points on the board, and they're looking to put more. So, Brian, right now, 3rd down and goal. You're kind of handcuffed, right?
100%.
You can throw the ball, which they're doing right now, and got sacked. I can't even put that on the quarterback just because the defensive line got in there ASAP in a hurry. What I would have liked to see, because he's a youngster, put him on skates, roll him out a little bit, run pass option. Even though he may not be the most fleet of foot, at least it gives him time, right?
True.
Because that was the elongated route right there. So the question is, do we kick a field goal?
I say we go and try to kick the field goal, take the points. I mean, we're looking at 4th and 21. I mean, the only option that is realistic at this point is to run and pray that DK or Michael Terry gets some type of long form yardage out of the play, which, I mean, if you're Clemens, you're feeling a little bit motivated, so you would wish that they would do that, right?
Well, there's two things to that, right? You expect they would be ready for those two, which is why, we haven't seen it. I haven't seen it this season at all. We need another, not running back, but playmaker.
Mhm.
Right now, the pass game, it's not happening. We haven't seen a short bubble pass for us. We kind of saw one where DK got blown up.
Mhm.
But what I'm saying is like a jet sweep or something of that nature, like flow going one way, jet sweep going the opposite way, maybe catch him sleeping. Because you can't pick up a first down. It's either touchdown or turnover and downs. That's what it is. That's why I asked, do we see a field goal? Although we've seen, we actually are going to attempt a field goal right now. We've seen the Clemens Buffaloes break through the line when it's come to extra points. Yes.
Consistent.
And they're loaded up heavy on the left side.
So I would definitely watch that left side of that Clemson defensive front because he has been a consistent. There you go.
Ball's up, kicked, and it's wide right. Oh, no, I'm sorry. What?
It is
we'll
good.
Take it. Again, I apologize, folks. Our angle on that field goal, it's white. The ball is brown. It's dark. It literally looked like it was on the other side of the pole, but we'll take it.
But it also looked like number 3, again, Azir Kumbi got a piece of it, right? That young man, the Jets on him.
Yeah.
Right? Every field goal attempt, he's right there.
And with that being said, with that field goal, that's the first one we've seen of the season. I'm sure they've had one in other games. It is 38-19. We've doubled up the score. Your Mules are on top and in charge and in command. We are going to go to another commercial break, and we'll see you for the kickoff.
Yo, you want to see something cool? No. Well, I'm going to do it anyway.
No, nobody can do it like me. You pal play with the kick with me. I was the black top king, 360s in my green machine. I was a kid and I was breaking down doors. We're taking the time, now we on a world tour. We gave them hell and now we gonna give them more. KGB, Mighty Morphin like Megazord. Yo, power like Ranger, range like Rover, strong bulldozer.
And we're back. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired. And I don't mean that like tired. I mean like I'm tired in the sense that it's Thursday night football.
It is Thursday night football.
And the Mules are just doing what they do, and you're like, man, I can't get enough of this. So I can't wait for our next opportunity to broadcast. We want to keep you up to date. Next Friday night, it will be the Mules versus the Bernie Greyhounds.
It's a game. It is
the first district game of the season in our new district home.
Correct.
And it's an old rivalry of sorts.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you can't make it out to Harry B. Orem or Trailer AZAR Field, or you got family in distant places and they can't make the game and they want to see the Mules thrive, please tune in to A8 Sports Media on your YouTube channel. Brian and myself will be glad to have you hear our voices. Send in your likes. Let us know what you think about the broadcast. I want to give a big shout out to the crew. John MUNOZ, who's the director, who orchestrates all the technicalities, who coordinates the students as they are on the cameras and on the behind the scenes doing the replays and sending us the commercial breaks and orchestrating this whole thing. It's a beautiful opportunity for the Mules in that department, the sports media department, to be able to showcase the Mules on the field, whether it be the band, the cheerleaders, the Silver dancers, the Spurs dancers, ROTC, the choir, all the community that we have, all the support. We appreciate all of you again. Thursday night lights this week, Friday night lights next week.
Friday.
Don't miss out. Here we go. Clemens Buffaloes received the kickoff after the Alamo Heights field goal. They are looking to the sideline. Spencer Goods trying to make good with the coach so they can come up with some kind of magic to probably put some points on the board. Calling for the ball. Receiving the snap, looking to pass. Tucks the ball, looks to run, but he is tripped up, stopped up behind the line of scrimmage. That would be another sack for the Mules defense.
Kip Giles Pip Giles with
Pip
the sack.
Giles and Patrick Arriaga brought their hard hat, their lunch pail, their brown bag special. They're in that backfield like a bag of Doritos.
There it is.
Loss of 2 on that
Clock
sack
keeps
brings
ticking
up
down.
2nd and
If you're
12.
Larry Hill and company, you got to be somewhat happy with the performance. It's not the outcome you wanted, right? No coach wants to lose, and we'll never put that on him. But what we're saying is you saw some things, right? Like right now, flashes. That was a nice little jailbreak screen, a big gainer. And once again,
Tyler Campbell.
Tyler
Number
Campbell,
16.
who got his first catch of the game, and a big gainer. Right there, that's one of the things the defense has to shore up. We can't go for the knockout blow. We got to wrap up tackle and got to cover in
Brings up
space.
1st and 10.
They're on the move. The Buffaloes are. Look, dropping back. Spencer Good looking deep ball. Got a man. We got a defender. And
good defensive play by Luke Nichols, number 14, to disrupt the pass.
he had good position on that one. He didn't get beat deep. He had the man. He had C-ball, C-man action, and he was able to knock that away.
But to kind of piggyback off what you were saying, Phil, if you're Coach Hill, you definitely got to feel encouraged by the heart of this Clemens team. At no point did they give up.
No.
They didn't give up. They continue. They're fighting right now.
Hats off to the players for believing in what he's teaching and preaching. Spencer Good looking for the snap. The clock is stopped at 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Another pass on the way. And the pressure busted their pipe on this one. No diamonds made.
And that's 43, number 43, Albert Colglazer with another sack. That's 2 on the night.
If you're Coach Ricker, you got to be like, man, this is unreal. Like, we're getting that backfield like we're on the Buffalo squad.
We are. The Alamo Heights defense is playing big.
They've only had, what, 4 or 5.
Once again, Mules are back.
When I say miscues, like the first touchdown to Clemens was a bang, bang, bang touchdown. And then the coming out in the third quarter was the bang, bang, bang move touchdown.
Well, we said it coming into this game. We didn't really see too many pass attempts, receptions coming into this game. So you saw the Clemens offense kind of open up their playbook a little bit for this game. And initially, on some of those plays, it was almost as if our defense was caught flat-footed. And we were playing a run, didn't expect the pass to be there. And if the pass did show, we didn't expect it to be on point.
I'd have to suspect that on film they didn't see a lot of deep passes.
No.
Again, coming to this game, the stats for the receivers weren't, when I say impressive, they weren't like, okay, alarming, I need to pit, alert. They like to throw the ball deep. It was, 60 yards, 70 yards. It wasn't. They probably amassed more receiving yards tonight than they have all season.
Oh, 100%.
And look at them now. They're in, like, I like to call it Ferrari. They're spread out, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They got 1 back. Spencer Good's looking at the sideline, trying to figure out what the play call is after reading the defense. Our defense is kind of spread thin. Interesting enough, we have 2 defenders on 1 receiver. Not understanding that completely. I'm sure there's some method to the madness.
Well, from the looks of it, it almost looks like we're not necessarily playing the pass, right? Like, we're respecting it. Like, it might be there, but it's almost as if the defense is completely anticipating the run.
I guess I'm concerned because we have 2 safeties, right? But we're leaving a lot of space. Like, he doesn't have to throw deep. It's 3rd and 15, so I get why we're deep, right? Don't get beat deep. We'll see if the Buffaloes try to make a completion here for a first down. They definitely are in 2-down territory here, 3rd and 4th down.
100%.
So they don't have to get it all on this play. Spencer Good with the ball. Hands it off. And that pretty much sums up the ball game. 3rd and 15, and we go with a trap play.
Showing the pass, not doing the pass.
Yeah, I like the long handoff, man. But again, I can't. I'm not a consultant. I'm not getting paid to help the Buffaloes out.
Yeah.
What I am here to do is just say, like, wow.
And this will probably
motion,
be
4th down, 15, ball in 34, dropping back to pass, throws it just up in the air.
And intercepted. Intercepted. Number 3, Oliver Duffin.
Duffel bag boy put one in the bag.
And the game.
He was a mule on demand, and he snagged it out the air.
Wow. And I think that completely summarizes the Mules defense on today. The Alamo Heights Mules defense showed up to play. They played big in big moments, right? They weren't shaken by any miscues. They took what the offense was giving them, right? They wasn't fooled by misdirections or any type of misreads. And
a lot of
it's
next
playing
play
off.
mentality.
Yeah,
Next
100%.
Next play mentality, and that's what you want. That's a sign of a ball club that understands the mission.
Correct.
Right now, the last thing you want to do is turn the ball over. They're going to control it, run it, fall down. Clemens has 0 timeouts, so this should be about, if they can get a first down, it's definitely over. 40 seconds on the game clock. Play clock, sorry. Game clock. 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the game clock. 32 seconds on the play clock.
2 on the play, second down, 8.
It is second down and 8, so there's a 2-yard gain on that play. This will definitely be snapped under a minute.
Number 18, Walker Bryant in at quarterback for the Mules.
Handoff, ball off to the left side.
Ooh, face mask.
Clemens is still bringing the heat with the tackling.
Thomas Gutierrez, the ball carrier for the Mules.
Looks like that was number 22, Thomas Gutierrez.
Tag.
On the run.
He made a business decision and got some yardage. Third down and 3.
For the Mules from their own 19.
He is the proud co-founder of Herfoot.
All right.
Coming to a corner near you. No pun intended.
There it is.
Definitely right here, I would throw the ball deep. Like, just kidding. Definitely probably going to be handoff. This clock is in the favor. We're at 1 minute and 5 seconds. Ball is snapped, handed off again to Thomas. And Thomas does what Thomas the train does.
Run.
Is he picks up another Mules first down.
Hey,
to
like
almost
that.
close the game because we don't have a 16. Yeah, he's like a train, right?
Here it is.
He made one cut and bust through. We have a 17-second difference on the clocks. Well, Brian, this has been an interesting game, so to speak. It doesn't have the flex that we're used to, but I'm taking it. I'm taking the win all the way to the bank with. Whether it be a Swiss bank or an American bank, I'm taking it.
Hey, 100%. And, just kind of to backtrack on what we said earlier, I feel like this game had all the characteristics of a backyard brawl. It was a tough fight, right? It was won in the trenches. My O-line versus your D-line. We're going to run the ball down your throats. We're going to dare you to stop it. And even if you do, even if you don't, we're going to keep doing it, right? A workman style win, and to that, hats off to the offense.
Definitely, you said it. All you need to say, like, right now we're on the next week.
You know it.
We're on the next week, right? Like, you can't get ahead of yourselves, right? One game at a time. But I know, new district.
Yeah, it is.
Got to set the tone.
Hey.
Got to send messages.
Hey.
Barney's gonna try to send a message. If I don't care where you are in the world, you gotta be locked into the broadcast.
You got to. The kids have been, for those viewers at home, this is a game that is multiple classes in the making, right? Kids from years ago have been Mr. Monette, Mr. Fields, Bernie.
Yes,
Bernie.
The streets will be buzzing. The stands will be buzzing. We can't wait for it.
Mm-hmm.
We want to thank you again for joining us for another exciting game of Alamo Heights Mules football here on AH Sports Media. It's been a thrilling match. The showcase of the heart and determination of the Mules was on full display. Remember, whether it's a win or a loss, we stand proud behind our team. Stay tuned for more updates and coverage throughout the season. We already told you next week something you want to be at. 7 o'clock, 6:45 pregame. Keep it locked on YouTube. for AH Sports Media. This game was brought to you by a collection of hardworking members of the sports media team, led by Director John MUNOZ, Kallie Schoenbaum, David Patton, and Christian Villareal. Until next time, keep the spirit alive, support our mules. This is LARHON Fields. He's Brian Monet, signing off. This is your passion, our coverage. Good night.
Let me hear you say, hey, Miss Carter. Say, hey, Miss Carter. Give me some.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen do it. Screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power. Broken, the school's closed, the prison's open. We ain't got nothing to lose. Everybody we rollin', everybody we rollin'. With some light-skinned girls and some Kelly Rollins. In this white man world, we the ones chosen. So good night, cool world. I see you in the morning. I see you in the morning. This is way too much. I need a moment.
Gary experienced a thrill. I'm like sports, like you've never seen it before.
AH Sports Media is your ticket to the heart-pounding action. Catch all the live coverage of Alamo Heights sports events. And exclusive insights from dedicated athletes and coaches.
Don't miss out. Tune to AH Sports Media and be part of the excitement.
Alamo Heights Sports brought to you by AH Sports Media.
Your passion, our coverage.